Take it so bad.
Valid response.
I
Absolutely.
was like,
valid.
fuck you.
Nimbu's live! Guys, Nimbu's live!
Oh my god, wow.
Oh, also, in case you didn't figure it out, this is the fiance.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello!
Hello.
Hey, we already said that. Goodbye. No, that's good.
No. No, that comes later.
Yeah, he keeps referring to me as the fiance, so I'm just like, that's what my Discord
That
name's
works.
gonna be. I guess.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for putting you on the Jace.
Arcane.
No, don't be
for
sorry.
Arcane.
He's used to me reading smut all the fucking time, so.
Mm,
Yeah, the shit that she tells me about the books that she's reading is really disturbing.
He's like, you can't watch like some shit, but you can fucking read this. I'm like, yeah, I can. Yeah, I can.
Okay. Just read
what's
this
up,
one.
Link?
Crazy.
Oh, I keep dropping my slinky.
I should probably run ads for like an hour, right? Just so people can join.
You're an hour of ads.
An hour of ads.
Not an hour of ads! What do you not that.
My goodness.
No! Dude, I hate how Twitch ads work. Like, let me tell
Three
you.
Twitch streamer just doing it for the money.
No, I'm gonna do 180 seconds really quick just to get it out of the way. An hour of ads? I would never. Don't worry. Okay, we're just
Yeah, you
getting this
have
out of
to
the
move.
way.
You have to run it like every hour or so.
Every hour for 3 minutes. But someone took first, I'm gonna
I'll let you get one guess who it was, Ree.
If you want to skip the ads, make sure you subscribe.
Yeah, everyone use your Twitch
Oh.
Prime.
Free with Twitch Prime. Subbing is free with Prime.
You're taking
Everyone
Amazon's
free.
money.
It's
Dude,
not even your
sellout
money. It's
mode.
Amazon's money.
You gotta steal from Jeff Bezos.
Exactly.
Don't ask how you got the Prime stuff.
Mhm. Man. I forget that you guys can still see me even though I'm not on the widget. Thank you, Renique.
Here's my skin, Widowmaker. 1, no. 2, not a skin.
Okay.
Does it automatically, like, or is it a suggestion for your skin, or does it automatically change your skin?
It's like an honor system. It's like an honor system.
Yeah, they tell
They
me
do it and we're
to.
like, well, fuck.
They pay me, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, give me 2 seconds. You're gonna see my mouse spaz out for like a second.
A second. Okay, I can't see.
Oh. What's he? What the fuck's he looking at? What is he looking at?
Hey.
Absolutely downing stuff.
Oh, he's just kind of looking up. He's like,
it's like freeze frame at the end of a movie, like where there's going to be a sequel, where he's just looking up at the opportunities ahead of him, thinking about the adventure he just partook in, the adventure to come.
that is crazy.
Makes you just want to curb stomp him.
I know how you were mentioning possibly stopping by. I feel like, you know, besides like saying it's you, if you like did something weird, like you winked at me, I imagine I would be like talking to Emily. I'd be like, "Why the fuck did that person just wink at me?"
He would forget. That's the funny part. And I'll be sitting there like, oh, like the kid. We're gonna watch the lights turn off, like that kid.
I would be a little shit about it. I'll find the little cutout and be like, "Who's this guy? This guy looks pretty cool."
Just like do something like crazy, and then I'm posting in the chat like, "Can you guys fucking believe this fucking idiot came to the store, knocked down a bunch of shit?"
Yeah, that's a cool problem that we have where people come in and like look at the Funkos and then like clear the fucking shelf because they'll just knock them all down.
What?
Man.
Yeah, because no one can actually hold their shit in their hands apparently.
Jesus. Oh, okay. Alright, ads are done. Perfect. I guess it's time.
You are 2, you're late. You're
Did
late.
you
You're
go,
late.
Widow? Yeah, I definitely did.
Can you
Okay.
go Widow? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, she went Widow, but starting stream screen was on, so you couldn't see it.
Yeah, definitely.
Except for me dying.
Oh no, I can't stand here.
I'm sorry.
No, stand by me.
Oh wait. Okay.
We're all trying to cramp together here.
We are real.
Hi!
Oh, we're up.
It's almost like we're
We're
in
up.
the store.
Yeah, we're almost there.
Yeah.
Hi, everyone! My name is Emily. This is Russell. We are from Neko Alley Anime.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Introductions from us. Sir Charles. You can go first.
Don't call me that.
I think it's ladies first, actually. So yeah,
Yeah, I
Charlie
think-
should probably go.
Okay, fine.
Oh,
I am Charlie or Unsilent. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I'm Catboy,
Where's the,
Cyberpunk,
sc-
Assassin.
where's the script? Where's the script?
Yeah,
It's
we
almost
don't-
my
We
turn.
weren't planning this.
you're supposed to have your script ready to go. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah,
sorry,
come
okay.
on, guys.
Yeah, I'm a Cyberpunk Catboy. And yeah.
Only one that doesn't fit the theme here.
No. Okay. meh.
Well, I don't look like I fit any theme until I explain things.
Yeah,
it's
your
all
lore.
the lore. It's on the lore. It's on the
Well,
lore, which I've
technically,
written.
because the store, part of the store color is blue,
Yeah.
and it's close to the same color that we use. So.
Listen, we made it work out.
Yeah.
Technically, I'm the odd one. Isn't red like the hated color? Is that how it goes? What was that about? I don't remember.
Yeah.
Who's next?
It's your turn.
Oh shit.
You're the middle one.
Well, I think go left to right and then okay. My name is Cloud NX. I am I'm like a human VTuber, but I have a partnership with a demon. And that's why there's a mask on my face.
Dude, your tracking is on point. Just want to say that.
Yeah.
I forced my eye down. It's just really jumpy. But yeah, I stream very inconsistently, but I stream sometimes and many different games in one stream because I can't keep myself down to one game.
Hi. So I'm Nimvu. I go by Teddy. That's a whole story. Or you can call me Nim. If my throat's going, it's because I'm sick. Really bad timing.
Excuses.
It's no. I am an angel by the little ears. They're like little winged ears. And yeah, I'm technically in the lore supposed to kill Cloud here. It's my job, okay? It's my job. I can't help it.
I don't remember seeing that in the contract. Hold on.
Technically, in lore, I am too.
Technically, both of you are if we're going by lore.
Yeah.
It's like I didn't choose this life. I was just born into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could go on and on. My character's lore is immense. It is textbook.
I'm glad you mentioned it's just like a whole entire MLA format, essay.
Oh, you have
Oh,
no.
yeah.
I can explain the story of because the NX in my name stands for is supposed to be like a reference to Nox, who is the name of the demon that I share body with when we want to. It's not like by force, but it's
You have like a split personality where all of a sudden they'll start talking in a different.
no, it's Nox's way of hiding from people, because if there's a giant demon walking around, might cause some issues. So he's like, yeah, I'll just hide in your body, and that's why when Nox is hiding in Cloud's bot or my body, that's when the mask appears and the hair turns dark on the left side. Otherwise, it's just normal. I don't have a normal mode. I only have the sharing mode.
So you're always on edge, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
There's a few reasons for that.
like what do they say in with the Hulk? I'm always angry. That thing.
Yeah.
Well, you're not gonna believe what the trait is of Nox. Because Nox is the sin of wrath, and he's always angry. He's the personification of rage and anger.
Interesting. So that would
because
be
of what?
perfect,
Yeah.
like you.
Yeah, but I don't like the Hulk. Can I be like? Can I be
No,
like
you're Green
Ultron
Man.
or something? Can I
You're
be like
Green
Iron
Man.
Man and Ultron or something?
No,
I don't
you're
know.
Green Man.
I don't want to be green.
Christmas colors.
So
Yeah, nothing like Christmas, like green, white, black, and red.
Yeah, right?
So I guess, besides that, I guess we'll like maybe introduce the store and kind of inspiration and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So I would say the back, we open up this in September, so we're fairly new to the game, and biggest inspiration was kind of wanted to make a back alley of Japan, so kind of get that vibe. So we got a lot of neon lights in here, nice and dim, plain lo-fi, so that it feels like you're kind of walking through a back alley of Japan. And that was kind of the inspiration of the whole entire store idea. Kind of felt like, no offense to a lot of other anime stores, but it felt like they had a lot of stuff, but it didn't have the vibe. And it was just like, cool, you got a lot of figures here, but not much of anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
for sure.
as Thanos would say, fine, I'll do it myself. That's basically it. So yeah, and then basically we've been slowly expanding, especially into VTuber stuff. Really want to kind of have a focus on VTuber merch and everything in the store, because not many people show that representation in their store, especially anime stores. Even had someone come in today and they were like, they found us in all places. We just signed up for Yelp, and they were like, yeah, we found you on Yelp. And I was like, I thought Yelp was only for old people. To be honest. But
Say that to their face.
I did mention that, and I was like, not against you, like, you're good.
To be fair, they were based, so.
Yeah. So he was like, they drove 2 hours to get here, which I was like kind of blown away. Like, they specifically
Damn.
went out of their way to come here because they saw us on Yelp. Like, all
Aw.
right, respect it. So they bought some VTuber stuff because they're like, yeah, you don't see this like anywhere. So
Yeah.
I thought that was like pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a very
for someone to try.
online, like, only type thing for that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we go to cons all the time, and like no one would be selling any. Like when we went to Holiday Matsuri, we brought all of our like VTuber stuff, and people were like freaking out that we had like a whole section just for VTubers.
Yeah, we had like a whole table dedicated to VTubers.
Dude. I want to visit. I want to visit so bad.
We'll happily have you at any time.
Let's go.
Just give us like a weird signal so that, like I said,
Give us that Christmas link, if you will.
just like
I'm
sitting
gonna
there,
leave
like,
a note on your desk, I'm just gonna walk by a place and note on the table and walk out and be like, yeah, I've been here before. You just don't know it.
That seems like a threat.
I'll just like knock over
Yeah.
the little
I would probably be really concerned. I'd be like, it's either this guy is hitting on me or he's trying to run. Why is he leaving a note on my table?
If you see 3 idiots staring at the cardboard cutouts, it's probably us.
I'll say I'll tip mine over. That way you know.
Well, we'll tip
That'll be the subtle nod of
over. We'll tip over our cutouts, run out the door, and go, Auphire sends its regards, and we'll never see us again.
Throw like a smoke bomb on the floor. Just
Yeah.
run away. I'm like, what is happening right now?
Confetti bomb.
It'll be even weirder though, because typically he's here by himself. I just come here on my days off to help him out, and he'll just be sitting here alone, being like, "What the fuck just happened?"
We're right by a kava bar, so we're used to seeing some crazy stuff.
Some unhinged shit.
What's like
like
the
2 doors down.
worst thing you've seen?
Oh my god, I'm gonna take the charge on this one because I was here for all of it. So there was some guy, I guess they were fighting outside. It was a group of people who were fighting outside the kava bar, and they were screaming bloody murder. And I was like, what the fuck is happening out there? I was about ready to like go out there and see if anybody needed help. And I open the door to hear somebody saying, I got balls bigger than you. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, the dude
See,
was
I
shirtless. Dude.
Yeah, completely shirtless, walking around, his pants almost like falling off. And I'm like, do I need to call someone?
Oh.
I'd say it'd be like, oh my god, that's so shocking, and then I'll remember where you guys are.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, if you want to, whatever you want to do.
If you want to ask any questions,
Yeah.
Didn't realize what I was walking into.
Oh, okay. So we're here to tell you.
Florida moment. Yeah, there's been some crazy moments around here, but that was probably the craziest. And then everyone walks in front of the store, and they're always like, we hear basically all the like tea because they'll be yelling at their phone. Like they always pace like right in front of the store. It's like such a common thing. They'll always be pacing in front, complaining about their ex or something like that. So
Like GTA, it's like you want like the people on the phone in GTA. I'm playing so much GTA. My brain is just like I was talking at work
Don't do that
yesterday. I was like, man,
GTA.
I really hope no one can read my mind because all I'm thinking is like, yeah, I gotta go home. I'll work on the acid lab and maybe buy that cocaine lockup. And then and I'm just like, man, if someone could read my mind, that'd be so
You're
awful.
going to jail.
it would be put on some type of list. So
Yeah.
y'all have any burning questions to start off with us?
Yeah.
So what's your questions you got for us?
What? So you guys do anime merch, or yeah, like merch and VTuber stuff. Is there any plan to do like any other big plans for like product? I guess for lack of a better word. Like, are you gonna branch out into other things? Do you have plans, or is that like secret?
So I would say probably not right now because when I was opening the store, I was like, oh man, I don't have enough product to put in here. And fast forward like 2 months, I'm now running out of room for products.
Rather quickly.
Yeah. So I want to like I guess the biggest thing we don't have a lot of clothing. So I'd want to expand on clothing, but I would say going into like pop culture and stuff like that, probably not right now. Like not anything outside anime, I would say.
Gotcha.
At some point, I think we did kick around the idea of doing like video games, stuff like that too. So, yeah.
I was gonna say like Genshin. I know Genshin's pretty big with like the whole like anime like VTuber space, things like that.
Yeah. We're trying to find anything as far as because we've had a lot of requests for Genshin, Honkai Star Rail, and Twisted Wonderland, surprisingly. But there's like there's nothing for it unless I go directly through Genshin. I can't find anything.
Yeah, I was gonna say it seems pretty hard to like find things like that.
Yeah. I mean, even with like some of the merch that we do have here, most people are like, I've never found this before. I don't know how you found this. And I'm like, dude, I don't know either. We just have a really great distributor.
Yeah. Crazy. Okay, so got any questions? I was gonna say, I know apparel is also pretty hard to find just because there isn't like, where do you like get it from? There's not a lot of people I feel like who distribute. Well, VTuber merch is mostly through like their own companies, right? Isn't
Yeah,
that?
so-
Yeah.
Typically what happens is it's like different manufacturers go through this one distributor, and then we have 5 distributors that we talk to in order to get like that variety that we want. So it's crazy how much stuff we could have, but we could not get.
Wow, 5? Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Because there was just like this one had this one had that one had that, and we had to just kind of piece them all together.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Any questions?
None that I can think of right now.
Well, I'm God. It's just so ironic that I
Stroking
can't think of something. Well, no, I'm just thinking like, man, I do a question of the day in the server, and I can't think of questions
It's like-
now. Are you like when I'm on the
Well,
spot,
you
I
pull
can't
that
think of
from
anything.
like a card deck or whatever.
Not all the time. I think of stuff. But most of the stuff I think about. The deep moral questions are the ones I pull from the deck.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm down for that. I don't care. Whatever y'all want to ask, I'm down to answer.
I say I don't have any questions though. Deep moral questions to the store.
Link has one. Oh god.
Link has a question. That's
Oh
scary.
god.
No, they don't have body pillows. I doubt it.
Really don't.
It's body pillow.
It'd be crazy. I've only seen one store that actually sells like body pillows regarding like anime, video game characters, anything like that.
Yeah,
Only
there
one.
aren't many. But I
Reputation
do have
friend.
a question from the peanut gallery back here.
Mhm.
What is y'all's top 3 animes?
Okay,
Oh, shit.
I will raise my hand right now. I'll raise it. Because Apothecary Diary season 2 just came out. I love it. I absolutely love that show. It is so good.
I need to go to Crunchyroll. Hold on.
I need to find that tier list I did a while ago.
So for me it's Apothecary Diaries. Absolutely love it. I would say yeah, I have a lot of like good ones. Your Lie in April. As
Okay.
I feel like that's a pretty basic answer, whatever. I love it. That was like one of my first anime that I really kind of grew attached to. Also, fun fact, I play piano because of that anime.
Really?
I did. I started
That's really cool.
I started playing because of that. And then I think my third one, Seraph of the End. It's not really known. It's kind of older. Not like super old, obviously. It's just I never hear anybody mention it. One of my favorites. I love Yuichiro, my favorite character, hands down.
I'll have to look that one up because I don't think
I
we've
feel
heard
like-
that. What was that one that we watched about like angels and stuff like that? Yeah, it was really disappointing ending where we were just like, this got nerfed halfway through.
You wanna know the most disappointing ending I've ever seen in an anime? Because it was an anime adaptation to a video game, Angels of Death. I know that's how it ended in the game as well. But the show
Yeah,
felt so bad.
Yeah, Platinum End was the show where I'm thinking of.
Okay, yeah.
But like, no, I know about the Angels of Death one. I was like, man, I didn't play the game. I was never really a big gamer back
Mhm.
when that came out, so that's why I was like, oh, you know what? And I watched the show instead. It was mid.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Zach is a great character. I
I
love
have
him.
mine if you're stalling.
Yeah, you go. I'm still trying
Okay.
to form it. I feel like mine are so basic. I gotta find
So-
some other.
Mine in no certain order because I don't know what order I put these in. Demon Slayer,
Okay.
absolutely. I actually I visited these two. I flew across the country to go visit these two. And we found a shop not dissimilar to yours, but it was more focused on video games and stuff, like general that kind of stuff. And I found a signed Rengoku Funko Pop that I bought.
From the
That's pretty
English
cool.
voice actor.
Yeah, so it says "Set Your Heart Ablaze" and it's really nice. Another one is Assassination Classroom. That is one I found on my own, and then I just really like it. And then, see, I have like 3 in my mind that could go in this spot. It's either Attack on Titan, ReZero, or Death Note.
All very good options.
I know, that's why I'm like, it's hard to choose. I think ReZero kind of pushes over the edge, especially
Yeah.
since it's coming out now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think for me, top's got to be Demon Slayer. Number 2 is probably Fate Zero. And 3, I think, is no, I think number 3 would be Rising the Shield Hero.
That's a good
Okay.
one.
I mean, you can kind of
Season
see her
one.
here on the background there, so you can tell we definitely like the show.
Yeah, no, I feel like there's just so like basic though, like because like a few of like the newer ones, like I really like Frieren,
Yep.
Alia sometimes hides her feelings in Russian is kind of weird sometimes, but I think it's cute. I think it's a funny little show.
Yeah.
Oh.
I started out with Sword Art Online. That gets weird sometimes.
Oh, I do like Sword Art Online. I like Sword Art Online Season 1
That's
and then
another
Gun Gale.
contender.
Gun Gale Online. The fairy one can die. I don't care about that.
Also, honorable mention, Konosuba.
Okay.
Konosuba.
He's watching Konosuba right now, and he really enjoys it.
It's so funny.
Okay.
So funny.
There's a lot of watches.
No.
I appreciate the humor.
Spy
No.
Family.
That's a good one.
Oh yeah.
Top 3,
probably what-
list 10.
Konosuba's
Put
great.
honorable mentions. Honorable mentions.
I would say.
I'm looking through my Crunchyroll watch list right now.
I literally panic scrolled to the anime tier list we did back in like September.
I'll say season 1
You're still
of
in your top 3 if you don't remember them.
exactly.
Yeah, it's just whenever someone
Look,
asks me a
okay.
specific question about something, my mind immediately goes blank. And I can't think of one anime.
Hey Charlie,
This-
when's your birthday?
oh,
Can't even remember.
Let's see. What's another good one for me? Noragami. Still waiting on that last season. Because I know it just finished. That was one I really liked. Future Diaries. Another good
Okay.
one. Noragami Peak. Exactly. I love that show. I still want it to be continued, but the author took a huge break from finishing like the manga and stuff like that. I pray. I hope and pray.
That's how, like, I watched Undead Murder Farce, and I loved that show. And I found out it's not getting a season 2. It's not getting any of the things that I actually wanted from it, and I'm just like sad.
That's so sad.
I was like, this sucks.
I don't know if this counts, but I've been rewatching Pokemon XY. I don't know if that's really an anime or a cartoon though.
I'd say it's
I feel
more
like-
anime.
it kind of rides that line.
Yeah.
Because they did do an anime style in one of the newer ones that is like looks like a proper like anime, but I don't know. I don't know if they continued that. I think they only did it for one.
Hmm. You know the Dawn? Oh my god, that too. That was a good one.
I will say, like, as far as top 3s go, for us personally, I know he really loves Attack on Titan. He really loves Spy X Family. I personally am a Chainsaw Man
I love Chainsaw
Yeah.
Man.
Oh, very valid.
person. And then as well, I started watching anime too, a wombo combo of Black Butler and Run High School Host Clubs.
Oh.
Oh. I'll say that was one I watched in middle school. I haven't seen that in
I don't
so
know why I
long.
liked that silly little show, but I loved it so much, and it was like a key part of middle school me.
Yeah.
Also,
Hey,
Lemon
you know
that
what?
was the first one mentioned.
Yeah.
I
Lemon.
haven't said this, but I've watched and rewatched Naruto Shippuden so many times. I don't know how I couldn't have mentioned that. That's like childhood for me. That's the one I grew
You
up
know,
on.
I grew up super sheltered, so I wasn't able to watch most things when they were coming out. So like, I never even actually watched Pokemon or played a Pokemon game until I was like 8 adult. To give you an idea, and that was like crazy.
I wish I could have gone into Pokemon earlier, but I'm only like I've only just now started like developing like, oh, these are my like, not just now, but like in the last couple of years started developing like my favorite Pokemon and like what my
Yeah.
team would be and like thinking about all that stuff.
Yeah.
But there's no game that puts them all in the same one. So it's like I don't want to play a game if I can only have part of my dream team. Okay, that wouldn't be fun.
Yeah, I mean, my favorite, which I just remembered like recently, he's the whole reason that I like the blue and black aesthetic is like the Charizard Mega whatever from
Mega
a
X.
long
Yeah.
time ago. Yeah, the blue and black one.
Yeah.
he has not been mentioned since like so long ago.
Well, it's because
So,
the Mega Evolution was Kalos, and that was
Yeah,
that gimmick.
that's
And the
gimmick
gimmick now
form.
that like I don't know if this is a hard take. Mega Evolution is the only good gimmick they ever did. I don't care about Gigantamax. I don't care about Z type moves.
Yeah.
Mega Evolution, baby, was the best.
I'll agree with you, but I'll give you the caveat of the crystallized, whatever the crystallized
Mhm.
one is, just
That-
because you have a total different type.
Yeah, that purely I like the
Oh yeah,
cards
that
of
one's okay.
The
You know what?
cards-
I think they if it looked better, because to me all it does is put stupid looking crystal hats on people.
Listen, the only
Yeah,
thing,
no, it could look
the only-
better. You're right.
the only good thing that came out of Dynamax was the Pikachu one that just says P.
I like the big
As
fluffy
soon as
Eevee
it-
too.
Giant like big
Yeah.
man.
Yep.
I like the fluffy Eevee too in the giant like.
Oh
those-
yeah.
What they did to Gengar, like with him with his giant mouth. I don't know if that was that one or was that one or was that the Z type? I can't remember.
I don't remember. Yeah.
Where they gave him just a giant mouth. Like that looks so awful.
I will say, what is your favorite Pokemon? You have one?
Mine,
Yeah.
Mimikyu.
So real and so
Very
true.
valid take. Very valid
Thanks.
take.
Mimikyu is the best one. What is yours? He likes unknown.
Unknown's
Also
pretty cool.
valid.
Alright,
No,
go
I
on,
found
let's-
this
well, let's-
backstory for Mimikyu, and I was like, oh my god.
I know. I like Reshiram. I do.
That's pretty good.
See,
I would say close second is Fido.
Fido.
Yeah.
I favorite my top 3 is Spiel on top, Spiel Gang on top. All right, Spiel Gang, Phantom, and then Greninja. Those are my 3.
Okay.
Great Snom.
Great Snom. Snom's on top. I love Snom.
Snom is.
I can kick him into the field goal, which is
I mean, yeah, that's just your team. You can kick them.
Yeah.
Steel is a perfect ball.
yeah, but Spiel is the size like to your waist. Like he's not a small guy.
Just kick harder.
You're into floating, you're into balls, and you're into tongues. So that's what I see.
Yep.
That about sums them up.
I will plead the 5th. Don't get me started on D&D mimics.
Oh god.
Alright, Charlie, what is your favorite?
Baldur's Gate. Yeah, so Charizard X, Mega X, whatever.
Okay.
It's my favorite. Then I am a very basic bitch. Literally. It goes Squirtle. And it was just like Charizard before I was like, oh yeah, that is a thing. So I don't really have a third. I like I guess like Flareon, like the evolutions are really good.
I didn't even think about the evolutions. Dude, Eevee's on top too.
Eevee, yeah. Just base Eevee.
I love that they gave Eevee like a country accent in the anime. It's so funny.
Wait, they did?
Yeah, I'm not gonna try to replicate it. I don't want to.
Do
so
it,
stupid.
do it.
It's like a Eevee. Like I don't know how to like it's like country. It's like a country voice.
Oh my god.
About Pokemon, the cards. I just recently got into collecting the cards. They are so expensive to get into.
We got really deep into that during the pandemic because I ended up with a lot of my older brother's cards. And I think we spent a very unhealthy amount on he definitely did.
Yeah.
On, Pokemon.
Yeah, it's just what, like
The scalpers that like just take everything and then resell it
yeah.
for double the price.
Just become one.
No.
we didn't We didn't do that, but somebody somehow had an inside connection when he worked at Best Buy and was like looking at them off the truck and just would stare at them until he could buy it.
Damn. Crazy. I say that's probably how I got my little like gambling addiction. Is I was exposed to Pokemon cards as a kid, and I was like, ooh.
Now any game that
Like,
has
this is
gambling in it,
gotcha,
we're gonna be like,
right.
yeah.
Oh my god, yeah, this is if there was one red flag Auphire had as a group, gambling addiction. That's-
Not with real money, fake money.
Yeah, fake money,
Yeah.
no, chat. Real money, no.
If you give me enough coins, I will blow it all on something silly tiki papa.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
I love blackjack.
All your money goes bye-bye in GTA.
Yeah, we spend an ungodly amount of time in
Look,
that casino.
house always wins, and I accept that. Okay.
Well, what we do, we lose a bunch in the casino, and then we rob the place again, so we get the money back.
That's how GTA works, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Look, we'll go into the casino and then rob the casino. That's how it
Exactly.
How much money do you have in GTA? Just that's what he's asking.
Real money.
Real money.
works. Real.
Real money?
Oh,
I've
like how
not
much have I
spent
spent on the game, or like how much do I have in
How much
game?
you spent on the game?
I've spent $10 yesterday. That's the most I've spent in GTA.
I'm trying to remember
In
back on
total, what's your-
console
what's your
days
best guess?
too.
Yeah, say,
In total, no, I've never bought like a shark card until yesterday. That was the first time.
I did when I
But-
was on console, but it was only like 20-30 bucks worth,
Yeah,
because I
yeah.
just grinded it out otherwise.
The difference between now and back when we used to play on console is I have a job now, so that number is gonna go. Don't ask about Valorant, please,
Oh,
God.
yeah.
Don't
No,
ask
no,
about
no.
Valorant.
I don't think I've spent any money on GTA.
You don't play GTA. on
You don't
console.
play it with us. You got the
Okay,
game
well,
and
even
you're
on
like,
console, when I used to play it, that was all I used to
She-
play. I
she
never.
goes, oh yeah, I
anything.
really want to do the casino heist with all of us together again. And Charlie and I are the only ones playing it, and she, the one who suggested it, won't get on.
Yeah, I buy an arcade for us, get us all set up, and I'm just waiting.
I'm just waiting for them to get rich, and then I can just leech off them. So
We
that's
are
my
rich.
strat.
We are rich.
We're just
He's
waiting
like
on
him
you.
in Minecraft all the time. He's like, you never come on Minecraft. Why don't you come on Minecraft sometimes? And I'm like, can I be in your house? And he goes, no, build your own house, sucker.
I build the house.
And then he's like, why don't you live with me in my house on Minecraft? I made a bed for you and everything.
No, I'm the
What?
designated house builder, and then these two just get me everything I need, and they're like, yes, ma'am.
Yeah, we both have like everybody in the server knows we're doing work for her because we have maid outfit skins of our like normal skins. So we
Yep.
just throw those on, and then we're like, yes, boss, whatever you need, and then we'll go chop
Yeah.
down 6,000 trees.
And then in the rare occasion that we're not living with her, I am a mole man that lives in
Yeah.
a mountain, and then Cloud does whatever he wants.
I
He's
dig into a mountain. I'm a dwarf.
The Holocaust death camp, usually, because he's got all of the freaking villagers into like this line,
It's not.
and he does like the breeding room. It's ridiculous. I'm like, what the hell is this crap?
I have done a villager farm once. It took way too long, and I will never do it again.
Dude, did you
He
hear
loves
about
it.
how they nerfed mending villagers? That it won't be the first trade anymore.
Yeah.
They got rid of that. So sad. I
So
hate that.
fishing, aka gambling, on top. Let's go.
All your gambling is durability.
I
Yeah.
can sit there and fish for hours, man. I just throw on some YouTube on the side. I'm good.
200? I think you wasted 200 on FEH. What is FEH again?
I have no idea.
I have no idea.
Full,
Oh, Fire Emblem.
Oh,
full
Oh,
alchemist.
That makes sense.
200? Oh my god. Fire Emblem
mobile
Heroes is a
game? I would
mobile
not
game.
spend money on a mobile game.
That's
When
like the
I
Clash of
tried
Clans.
to play Genshin, I probably blew about like $20 trying to play. Because I was
Oh.
like, man, maybe if I just keep spending the money, I'll like really like it at some point.
So, we got into Genshin a little bit. Around when like the Fontaine and all that kind of stuff were coming out.
Yeah.
Nadia just came out. I really wanted her because funny gun umbrella.
Yeah.
I spent $100 rolling for her.
That was
I
me
believe
with
that.
Ryotsuli, the punchy. But I got him like first try, and then I got him again like second try. It was really good.
Yeah,
I just had to spend money to be able to roll for him.
exactly.
That's-
We need to do Valorant because the new season came out like days ago, and we still haven't.
Yeah. Yeah. Marvel Rivals, though.
Yeah, rivals.
Okay.
So I have to ask, is that just kind of like the only game I have in reference to it is Overwatch? Is it similar to Overwatch, but you get to choose what Marvel heroes play as?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, all the characters are like Marvel heroes, and there's like tank, DPS support, kind of like Overwatch, and just different characters or different roles, and they kind of took a lot of things from Overwatch, like just like the way the game works, but then again, that's like the only basis they have to develop off of.
Yeah, and then
Because-
again, Overwatch took that from TF2, all that kind of stuff. So it's
Yeah. It is. I think it's a better version, to be honest.
I definitely like Rivals more. I think it satisfies with the ADHD and me a little bit more.
See, I
yeah.
feel like with games like that, because he made me try Overwatch at one point, and he's like, "You have to play it because we all play it together. You have to play it." I said, "Okay, I'll play it." I got the game. I downloaded it. I played probably 2 or 3 rounds, and he's like, "You should be a healer. You should do a healer because then you're not like getting hit." Because I panic. I'm one of those people like in an MMORPG. I'm like, oh. Anytime I start getting shot at, I go crazy.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, just do this. And then I ended up dying probably every single round and not doing anything. And he's like, just get better, dude.
That is the
No.
Overwatch experience.
Here's the thing though. Okay, listen, coming from a support main, okay, support is so hard because everyone's going after you. It is not the easier role, because in the grand scheme of things, sure, all you have to do is heal, but everyone's going
Yeah.
for you, and they're only looking for you, so you just have to run for your life.
Yeah, and he's like, oh, it'll be easy for you. You can do that because then you're not trying to like aim and hit and all of that shit. I'm like, no, this is terrible.
It's so bad.
And now in Rivals, I play the character that just stays up in the air and shoots down, and I die all the time because I'm just a floating guy in the air.
Yeah.
No, I was watching.
Oh my goodness.
Ricky.
Hi.
They said thank you. You're welcome to.
Come on, you gotta say something.
Hello.
Charlie, I love you.
I love you.
I miss
too.
you. Come back, please.
Well, I will at some point. I will let you know.
Can I have you, Charlie? Can I have your model, please?
But damn. Yeah,
I mean, I'm getting a
Great
new one,
question.
so...
That means I got it. I can have it now. I'll buy it.
yeah.
Oh, buddy.
No.
it.
You wear the skin, basically.
Yeah, exactly. There'll be 2 of me.
Charlie, get over there and make out with this man right now.
I'll do it.
And stream right now.
Live on stream.
If you want to just say hi, you can do that too.
Hi.
Hello.
What was kind of your inspiration for each of y'all's model?
Ooh, inspiration. Huh?
Good question. Okay, I kind of know mine.
I have a very short answer. I bought a pre-built model, like a pre-made, customized it how I liked it, and that's it. Pretty much, and then I just kind of formed some lore around it.
For me, I've always kind of liked angels kind of growing up. That's what I am. I have like little winged ears. So that's kind of just an inspiration behind mine. I just really like that the theme. When I was thinking, I was like, oh, I could be like the cat, the dog, like anything like that. But at the time, when I created Nim back in like 2022, 2021, there wasn't a lot of many like angel VTubers. There was like a very select few. it's grown a lot more, and I'm really happy to see that. So yeah, I don't know. I just really liked Angels kind of growing up. So
Yeah, who would want to be a stupid cat boy?
I mean, I think I'm in the same boat though. Is like there's so many like half demon VTubers, like quote unquote, and I was like, well, I need to do something unique, so I went with this kind of appearance and made some lore around it. It took a lot of refining. Like I this character was completely different 2 years ago. But what I'm very happy with where it ended up now. But it was pretty much the exact opposite of Nims, where it was like, there's so many demon VTubers. How can I be different? And that's how we ended up here.
Yep. Good question, though. Honestly.
Yeah, thank you.
You each individual have like a favorite VTuber?
VTuber.
Ooh.
Ooh. Now I gotta open up Twitch. Hold
Okay,
on.
Yeah,
so
but I know who I follow.
fun fact: the way I got into VTubing wasn't actually through VTubers. He was just a YouTuber who was faceless, and he put a persona on. I'm pretty sure you heard of him. His name is H2 Delirious, right? Back in
yeah,
like super long ago, he just used to have like a PNG essentially of him. I thought that was really cool, like being faceless but still having like that character to put on and display. He was honestly my main inspiration of he kind of led me down the VTuber rabbit hole in a sense when I found it, because I realized that's actually a concept that people can do, and I was like, that's so cool. For VTubers, I think mine would probably just be Iron Mouse, just because of how much she's accomplished and everything like that, for sure. But the main inspo behind me being faceless and everything would actually be Delirious, so...
I think my favorite VTuber, I wouldn't say the person that like got me into it, because I think I just kind of stumbled my way through this whole community and just was like, yeah, I like these people, I'll be one of those too. But I think Shoto is probably my favorite to watch. I love Shoto. His energy in his chat his chat's a little interesting, but I do really love his whole vibe.
Yeah, I'm the latest. Like, even up until I was a VTuber, was not into VTubers, really. I didn't watch anyone, or anything like that. So, but I do like, Sayu. He's cool.
Okay.
And
Ooh,
obviously
that's good
Iron
too.
Mouse, too.
Yeah. Good answers.
I need
I really
to-
like Mother V3 Buff Pub.
Oh,
Um,
yeah.
Oh, Buff Pub. I love
Buff
Buff
Hub's
Pub.
good.
And then Heavenly Father.
Heavenly.
Heavenly, yeah.
I do like a Cinder,
yeah.
Nanners, and Aethel. Actually, I have Aethel's Ironside PC collab. I have his case. That's my case for my PC.
Oh really? That's really cool.
Yeah.
I really wanted the Zentrea one.
Oh, the
Oh,
Zentria
Zentria.
one?
I love Zen. Dude, why don't I never think of these people
See,
in
that's
the
what
moment?
I'm saying. As soon as someone asks you like your favorite anything, your mind goes blank of all the good
Oh, yeah.
options.
I just gotta look who I'm following on Twitter.
Like, I need a list in front of me.
Liz.
A list of just everyone.
Oh, what was her name? Who was the one that bounced back after the whole Niji Sanji?
Doki?
Doki
Yeah,
Bird?
but yeah, Doki Bird.
Mhm.
I really like them too. Oh man, now I'm just going down the my Twitter following, and I'm like, oh yeah, I love this person.
Yeah.
Ooh, hang on, follow
I
you,
will
actually.
say Suisei. I'm pretty sure is how you pronounce her name. I love her. From Hololive, right?
No idea.
Tuesday,
confident.
I'm not sure.
I don't know
I like
her
this,
a
I
whole
like
lot,
this really
but
famous streamer named Nimbu.
yeah. Yeah, Suisei from Hololive is also one of my favorites as well. I love the covers that she does, and her singing is so good. Probably be my two.
Let me see.
He's just scrolling through his socials like, where are they? Thought NX is my favorite VTuber. Yeah.
Next. Thank you. I try. Uh-oh, I hit a dry spot. Ricky VT.
Oh,
I love Rickle.
oh, Ricky, thank you for the sub.
What advice would you give to someone inspiring to be a VTuber? Or like tips?
My biggest tip, I suppose, is you don't need to spend a whole lot of money on a model. Don't start. I know a lot of people instantly think like, oh, if you have a good model, if you spend a lot of money on like assets and everything like that, like for your stream, you're gonna get really big. And to be honest with you, most VTubers start with like a PNG. That's how I started, that's how Cloud started. Charlie got a pre-made model originally.
Well, originally I was a PNG too.
Yeah, and you were
Yeah,
a
it was
PNG
PNG.
before that too. But being a PNG tuber is still a really good start because character design is one thing that I know fluctuates a lot for a lot of people, and like instead of spending money on a model that you might not be happy with in the future, it's good to just kind of like start off small, and then when you're ready to take those steps forward, then I'd recommend a live 2D model. What else? Tips?
I would say also, like branching out, like things like, well, I know TikTok might not be around for much longer, but things like TikTok, Instagram, just like, utilizing your platforms. You like any way you can, you know, carve out your place in the internet and make it bigger.
Exactly.
And another piece is it doesn't. Sorry, excuse me. It doesn't matter when it comes to growth, like how slow it is, because as long as you are doing it, it's progress. Even
Yep.
if it's slow progress, you
Yeah,
just
my biggest thing is
as long as you don't stop, it's progress.
Yep, just hit that go live or whatever. Just do it, because who cares if there's only one person or 10 billion people watching? You are
Mhm.
having fun. You are playing games, doing whatever you do. You're gonna do that either way. Might as well like grow your streaming hobby from it. That kind of thing.
Another one for me, don't do things you also don't like just to fit in with trends, because it will make you unhappy in the long run. For example, if you're like, you see something like a certain category is doing really good among like a lot of VTubers, there's something you're not interested in and you force yourself to do it. Say you do kind of get recognition for you doing something you don't like and you feel like you have to keep up with it. Just stick to what you like at the end of the day, because if you focus on something that sure could get you growth more, but you don't like it, it's not worth it. I promise you, it is not worth the growth of the numbers or anything like that if you're just going to be unhappy. Because that's what people like kind of find you for. You know what I mean? That's another big one. Yeah, I'd say just a tip: start off small, start off PNG tuber, don't need a fancy model. Don't put all your eggs in one basket, like Cloud said, for social media. And just, even if you're scared to go live or you think, oh, people aren't gonna watch me, just keep doing it.
Yep. Especially don't
doing
get
it?
bogged down by the numbers.
Yes.
Don't get in your head. I went through this so much because getting to affiliate is a numbers game. But don't let, like, you know, just having one viewer or something take hold of you, because it will if you put everything into that. Stream for fun. What I did was I literally deleted the little node that said my viewer count on the Twitch dashboard. because I would just look at it. Even if I were to click off of it, I know I'd like instinctually click on it to see it. I deleted it, made sure there was no way, and you just don't think about it really.
Yep.
You're good. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I've returned.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Usually he's the face of these things, but he's taking a break today, so it's my turn.
Fired.
Sorry, I'm having to drink a lot. My throat is like, ugh.
Oh, and I'm
Good
blaming
thing
we
we're
had colder weather here recently, and every time I wake up in the morning, I'm like,
good thing we're doing a stream of all about talking.
yeah,
I was gonna
so
say
good for you.
the timing is great because I have COVID, so
How do we feel about brain rot?
Yeah.
Um,
Well,
How do I feel about brain rot? Sin, I think I want to bash my head into a wall. I think
I
that's
love
how I feel about brain.
I
Oh
love it.
God.
Sin is
You
a
wanna know
brain rot connoisseur.
because I have a very stressful day job, where I do CPR on creatures and monitor anesthesia and all that stuff. And sometimes I just need to turn my brain off and just be there.
Valid.
Well, that's
Yeah.
perfect. After I bash my head into the wall, I'll know you can give me CPR, and then I'll
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
at least live.
Right?
It's
What if I still
crazy.
went by Sin? What if I was still my old name? That'd be wild.
We'd have two
That
sins
sounds-
and shit.
Thoughts on Skibbity Toilet? Thanks,
My
Rui.
thoughts on Skibby Toilet. I will drown myself in the toilet. I can keep it.
Literally.
Yeah.
Same.
fact
Our niece
that-
and nephew, we're like sitting there and they're like, skibbity, skib. I'm like, shut the fuck up.
The fact that that got into Fortnite before Miku. Oh.
Yeah.
Miku's coming.
Criminal.
Hatsune
In
Miku.
2 days. We got 2 days.
2 days. Oh, I don't know if I have the space for Fortnite. I gotta make sure I got room. Well, I have a budget. I guess I'll just do external.
You can find something.
Dude, Rivals took up my entire main drive. I need a new main drive. Hey Charlie, do you want to buy me a couple terabyte drive?
I'm good.
A few terabyte drive. Okay, well. You know, what's the point of what's the point of you being rich if you can't buy me things?
You have a full-time job longer than me, man.
Listen, I don't care. He owns the store and I'm still like, do you want to get me this? I'm like, can I just please?
Me at Cloud, any single chance I get, I'm like, hey, could you?
Oh
you
my
wanna...
god, don't even. Especially when it comes to food, I'm just like, she's like, at this point she doesn't even ask. She just uses my card because she's like, can I use your card? I'll be like, go ahead. She
There was
doesn't
at one
even
point
ask.
where on DoorDash, his card was the primary card, and I ordered lunch without him knowing, and he was like, what the fuck is that? I was like, so sorry, I'll send you the money right now.
Yep,
Yeah,
that
but,
is.
to me it'd just be like, oh, she bought food, okay.
Yeah.
at least I know where like it wasn't someone stealing my money.
Yeah. Oh, here's a great question I have for y'all. In the topic of us, being located in Florida, at least a store. What is your favorite Florida man story?
Oh.
I think if I look up, is it a trend where if you look up your birthday and then Florida man, you get something crazy? Let me
I
do
think
that.
the one. See, that's funny because I haven't really heard a whole lot though.
See, I
No?
remember hearing,
No,
I remember hearing
I
a
just
bunch,
know
but I don't
pet
remember
alligators.
specifics.
And I stand by that. Get yourself a pet alligator. I would want one. I'm kidding. I hate them. They're actually so scary. When I went to Florida and I saw these two at the time, I was so paranoid. I was like, what if I just see a gator on the sidewalk? And they're like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, no, we did.
Florida man arrested after blood-covered woman runs out of home.
That's not fun. That's not whimsical.
Yeah.
I just say gator pet. That's my favorite.
Gator pet. You would love the man throws gator through Wendy's drive-thru because they did give
Oh
him
yeah, I
enough.
remember that one. Yeah.
What?
Oh
Yeah,
that's
that was
what,
a real
that's what it
thing.
was. My one is a dude calling 911 to go ride to Hooters.
I know for a long time my favorite one was there was this man, I don't know where he is, I want to say he's like middle of the state, but he kept stealing forklifts that were left like just randomly. Like if, let's say you go to Home Depot or something and they have the forklifts out, so it would be like man steals forklift, Florida man steals forklift again, now the third time, oh shit, it's a fourth time. And it's just the fact that people had to do it, like he did it so many times that I was like, damn, a hero.
Damn.
I think the one I remember is like the like Florida man, he like drove a truck into the ocean and was like, it's not my problem it can't swim or something like that, like something like that. Like I can't remember what quote it was.
I just say gator.
Florida man. I'm so glad I got out of there. I got out.
My favorite thing is I find out when people are Florida man. Like I know there was one of my coworkers was like, yeah, my husband was a Florida man story, and I was like, oh, what?
Uh-oh.
Oh no. No.
I love Florida. I've never been, but the stories make the state very attractive.
The
stories- Girl.
Even the stories could be a stretch.
Yeah,
I don't know if you want to see the stories I was looking at.
probably not if the one
but
that like the one that you gave it
I
as an
found
example.
another one, but I don't know if you want to hear about
If
the
it's on
hamster.
par. Huh?
I'm not gonna say it. It's even worse than the other one.
Oh boy.
I'm not gonna say it. I bet you're thinking about it now. You want to ask me, Cloud? What are you talking about? Are you gonna do? Not tell you.
No. Also, hi there. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate
Here
it.
is a question for y'all.
Okay.
What is your favorite character of all time?
Madara Uchiha.
Damn,
Okay.
that's fast.
Oh, he is so hot.
Favorite character? Like in a show, video game, like anything? Just all time?
I'll take anything. I'll take anything.
Okay, in general. Good question. Oh my goodness, thank you for the
Whoa.
5 gifted!
Whoa. Oh, we're subbed apparently.
Thank you! Oh my goodness.
We got gifted a sub. We're sitting here.
Thank you,
That's
Lazy
funny.
Slime.
Thank you.
Yippee!
Lazy Slime 56.
My
So now I'm a
favorite.
part of the Cool Pig Club.
Yeah, I guess so.
That means
Yeah.
no ads. Remember?
Oh my god,
Yeah,
Ricky!
Oh my
Ricky, Ricky coming in. with the one of
Jesus!
the-
Thank
Hype
you!
train! Yay!
Huge! Oh my god! Thank you!
Thank you, guys.
We now have more subs than people watching.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ, my
oh my
PC!
God.
Jesus, sis!
Insane! Oh my god! What the...
My PC can't
What is
handle
going
it! Oh my god! Thank you! Oh
Ricky
my
walking in the
gosh!
background.
Yeah, like nothing just happened.
Oh, thank you!
Oh, you guys want to thank you guys.
Thank you! And do something too. It's another match the energy.
Yeah.
Favorite
We gotta still
character.
level 4 hype train.
Oh, Jesus.
What does the hype train do?
It like I guess it like promotes your page a bit more on the homepage. It like says you have a hype train going on for a
Yeah.
while.
Interesting.
But really, it's just trying to get people to spend money.
Link.
Oh,
Okay,
Link,
everyone
oh,
needs to stop.
Link,
Everyone needs to
Link,
stop.
let's go, let's go. Hype train going.
What the fuck?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my
Thank you
goodness.
guys, everyone. Thank
Also,
you. Thank you,
hi,
thank you.
welcome in.
Yeah, now you can buy yourself Pokemon
My
cards.
PC
Stop
can't
asking
handle
me.
it. My PC's dying. Everyone needs to
Frozen
stop
over.
with the subs. I can't. My PC's actually gonna shut off soon. Oh my
Break our
god.
PC, continue
Do
giving her money.
not. Do not.
It's making like the crashing noise. You hear it where it's like about to take off.
Blue screen.
No, seriously. Oh my god.
It's gonna break her computer.
It is!
Please.
It's because of all the animations going on in the top. I know you can't really see it on your side, but on my side, let me tell you, it is not handling as well. Today we crashed 100 PCs through Hype Train. Yeah.
That'd be the most expensive Mr. Beast video I've ever heard.
Oh god. Why is it actually like shitting itself right now?
Once things calm down, it should recover. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
It'll get itself sorted soon. Don't worry.
If
Can't
not, then
handle
it'll
how
just be a
cool
little
this is.
slow.
Yeah.
Let's test. I'm shaking my head. How slow am I move my head? Oh god.
It's getting a little better.
God. Oh god.
It's getting a little better.
I can't really shake my head because my model doesn't do that, so I just gotta bob.
Oh, I think it's just my model. It's like, what the heck? You guys look fine.
I would, but I'm gonna break my PC. I'm trying not to.
Hold still.
Hold still.
Nobody move.
Gonna say character. I really don't know. I can't think after that.
For me, it's gotta be. God, anime-wise, it's Rengoku.
Okay.
I have far too many figures of the man.
Okay.
General, I gotta hand it to Captain Rex.
Oh my! Why are you guys doing it now?
What do you guys?
This is not me. I yelled at it.
Thank you.
Oh no, I think I'm. Uh-oh.
Oh,
I think. How am I the one suffering the most?
Yeah, Cloud's PC's going down.
Oh, what did I do? I didn't even do it. Let me refresh my thing.
How much money to close out your PC?
we're gonna find out real soon if we don't stop.
It's gonna be really easy to find it soon.
You wanna know something funny? When I remember I got a raid one time where it was like upper 60s, lower 70s, and my PC actually couldn't handle it, and I crashed because of everyone sending messages in the chat saying that they
Oh,
joined
God.
in the raid. My stream instantly just died.
It might be your chat box then.
Blacked it, and that was it.
Maybe. Have to figure
might-
that out.
It might be your animated chat box or something like that, because
So the one question I have,
Tin.
what is
Damn,
your,
oh my God.
what's your hottest anime
thank
take
you.
that would get you canceled?
Hottest anime thing that could get me canceled.
Anything after season 2 of Tokyo Ghoul is shit.
Attack
And I
on
stand by
Titan.
it.
Attack on Titan is overrated.
Whoa.
you haven't even seen it.
I've watched
even
him.
seen it.
Let's
I
take it
have.
easy.
Take it easy now.
Wait, so you haven't seen it and you think it's overrated?
I have seen it, but it got to the point where it's where it's like a war, like it goes back in time or something like that. I don't, or in the future. I don't really even know. And I'm just like, I
It
don't
makes sense
know.
if you watch it.
well, but it's just like I don't want it. It just seems it's so
I don't want
boring.
it. It's not boring.
My Hero Academia, yeah, that's pretty
My
accurate.
hero, like the ending of My Hero is the worst thing that could have ever been made.
Link, I'm glaring at
Oh
the
my
camera
God.
right now. I'm actually glaring at you.
I swear to God.
What the fuck?
Yeah, My Hero Academia
They
is
just
like
all
you
want to see
have,
the funny bar complete.
you have to drag through My Hero Academia before it actually gets good.
Yeah.
Thank you, but stop. Now this is Ruri's gifts? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's Renique's fault. from
It's
mine.
level 7. Oh my god.
Fan service, also shit. Sorry, some of it.
Absolutely.
Listen,
Yeah,
there's
fan
some
service.
of it is okay, but most of it is just so unnecessary. I'm like, why?
My
Prime
other biggest
example.
gripe, Fire.
Have you watched Fire
Yep.
Force?
I was just
Fire
gonna say
Force.
Fire Force with the
Oh, okay,
cat girl,
alright.
like in the episode 12, and the last like little thing, that fight scene, and her clothes just get burned off, and she's sitting there. I'm like, I paused it at that scene. I was like, are you
It
serious?
was the
I've tried-
fight scene with the star, the guy with the
Yeah,
star
very
eyes,
interesting.
and it was super serious. And then she just gets her clothes blown off, and I was like, I can't take this serious
Yeah.
anymore.
That's crazy.
Like I've tried to
I-
watch that show like 3 times. I cannot get past it because it's always like I'm having to play FNAF, looking behind me, making sure no one's coming up behind me.
I love Fire Force. I did a cosplay for Fire Force. I have it. You can't see it in
Yeah,
the camera.
I see the blue stripes in the background.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I did Captain Obi, but man, it was.
And I did the cat girl, in case you wondered.
Yeah. She did the cat girl because crazy. I ordered Captain. No, so technically the outfit you order is from the main character, and I ordered it, and they sent me the girl who was the cat girl, and I was like,
Oh.
okay, we're like on 2 opposite ends of the spectrum. I don't know how you messed that up.
Yeah.
But then he was like, all right, I don't want to pay for shipping, so you can have it, and I'll send you the actual one. And so I just had that sitting around, so she was just like, all right, I'll do it.
I guess I
Aw.
can do that.
Yeah.
I also had a broken foot at the time too, so I'm sitting there in like all the pictures and I'm wearing just like this big fuck you boot.
Oh my god.
I want to get into cosplay so bad. It's just I don't have room.
I want to get
Anyone-
cosplay so bad, but I don't have money.
It's
See,
fine.
I have
It's
a
a lot.
3D printer. I want to make shit. I just don't have space to make shit in.
Yeah, it is a lot of money to. Yeah.
This is something that he 3D printed. It took, not kidding, a month. And it took a long time and a lot of money.
Whoa.
Oh.
Damn.
Bring him down a little bit.
That's crazy.
Is it like a hat or is it just like a display thing? Like it looks like you could. I was gonna say it looks like you can kind of. Yeah. Oh, that's so cool.
Oh, I have paper.
Oh, that looks so good.
Dude, that's actually so cool.
What else?
Charlie,
Yeah,
what's
we
something?
have like some that we have made and some that we have bought, but most of the ones in the store were the ones we've made.
What's that thing, Teddy?
Charlie, you 3D printed something, and I'm trying to remember what it was. Was it a gun from Valorant that you started?
Oh, I started. Yeah. So I have a few. I have basically in testing out my 3D printer. I made the clone pistol from Star Wars, the clone rifle from Star Wars, and I started on the Valorant Spectre.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it all printed out, got it ready. It was way too big to be put anywhere, and then it eventually all started falling apart. And yeah, it is.
That's what happened with my sword for Raftalia. He like 3D printed my whole sword, and I was like, "Oh man, this is so sick." I literally put it in the trunk, and it just snapped in half.
Oh
Okay.
no!
We don't talk about
Oh.
swords, man. I have too many.
You. Oh, I will. I would. I want to collect swords and stuff like that. So I have a replica of Tengen's from Demon Slayer, like 2 of the like his 2 blades, and Zenitsu's katana from Demon Slayer.
Yeah, I've got both of Kirito's swords. I've got who else do I have? I have Tanjiro's. I have like a foam Rengoku one, and then I have who else? Oh yeah, the I think his name is like Yorishi or something like that from Demon Slayer. The gold-handled katana, like ancestor or whatever, dude.
Oh.
Oh, okay. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think as far as real swords, the only one that we have is Meliodas from.
Okay.
Oh, and we have Attack on Titan too. I forgot about that.
Yeah, but
Nice. I have one sword, and that's I think how you pronounce her name is Canal from Demon Slayer.
Oh, okay, the little girl, not the little girl, but yeah, kind of.
Thank you, King.
Is this just the give Teddy money?
No.
This is viewer manipulation. Cancel all the subs.
Yeah, everyone charge back.
You're like,
Charge
damn
back.
it, I've been streaming this.
Dude, look at the emote we got from the hype train. Sin just posted it in the chat.
Gritty
Gritty. I guess it's Gritty
The
Goose.
bird doing the gritty.
The goose doing the gritty. Thank you, Twitch.
Hilarious.
Wait,
I
so
love that.
I didn't know that was a thing. So it gives you it permanently.
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
if you contribute to a hype train while it's happening, it gives you a.
That's so
gives you
funny.
an
It's gonna be hitting it.
The goose
That's
kind of be hitting
ridiculous.
it. He
Roughly,
is.
you get more- Yeah, you goose.
That's
Alright,
crazy.
Wait, so did everyone give their hot take on anime?
Yeah, except for nine.
Fan service dog.
Attack on Titan.
Mine is Sao is not as bad as people say, man.
And then Tokyo
What is it?
Ghoul Re is shit.
Sword Art Online is not as bad as people say. People shit on that anime every day.
It's kind of overdone. I like the first 1 or 2 seasons, but like,
Yeah,
after
yeah,
that,
I
feel like-
absolutely agree.
yeah, I feel like they went a little too far. with it.
Especially those specific scenes. That's where it gets its hate.
What
says
the
that again?
fuck?
Oh my god!
Oh, my PC's going. My PC's gone. Goodbye, guys.
You're gonna hear a bang.
Guys, I'm in the blast radius, please.
I might be. I'm in Florida and I might
Oh
be.
my god.
I'm across the country. I might be in the blast radius.
Thank you so much. Holy shit.
We could have gone the gritty dolphin.
You hit various animals.
Russell, do you have a hot take on anime?
Yeah, you gotta get. You're asking them. It's only fair you give one.
Didn't I have a crazy take on it? What was my craziest?
No, you think One Punch Man's mid? You're not take.
I didn't even watch it, so.
Yeah, but you still tell me it's mid.
I have one.
What's. Okay, you go. About me?
No.
Okay, you go first.
About anime. I have many hot takes about you.
That's true love.
The worst one that I think people hate the most is Demon Slayer. It's about, or not Demon Slayer, I'm sorry, My Hero.
Oh.
People who go to conventions dressed as people from My Hero, 9 times out of 10, cringy.
Oh, yeah.
Cringe.
Oh yeah.
Smell terrible. Cringe.
That's a given.
If I catch a My Hero fan on the street walking in that outfit, it's over.
You'll smell them before you see them.
Literally. We had gone
But-
to a convention at one point where there was a bunch of people from My Hero that were like voice actors there. We brought a candle and store used a candle so that way we didn't have to smell the people.
Oh my god.
But
So
but-
bad. Like we'd walk around the booth and we're like, I gotta go.
But
Jesus.
I'm Midoriya in Charlie's Deku. I said the same character. Fuck.
Fake fan.
No,
I'm not a huge fan of My Hero. I mean, dude, I like the villains more than the heroes. I feel like I tend to like the villains more than the heroes in the ending.
Your old
At
favorite's
one point,
Hawks.
he had an Aizawa costume where he was like in the sleeping bag.
yeah.
After about 3 wears, I told him to throw that thing away. Because there was no fixing or cleaning that thing unless it was like professionally dry cleaning.
Yeah.
I don't know if
See, that's why I want to get armor when I do
Oh.
cosplay.
wait, I might take back. Well, no. Oh, I might have a tie for my favorite character. Actually, I forgot this character existed, which kind of contradicts it being my favorite. But I'm gonna say it anyway. Gyutaro from Demon Slayer. He is also hot.
That's a good one.
Okay. All right. I respect.
He's tired of Madara from me.
I got one. I figured it out. Reincarnate as a slime is a terrible show.
I kind of agree. I watched the first like 10
I-
episodes and I just couldn't do it. I had to
I
drop it.
honestly-
I tried
yeah,
to get into it. I couldn't.
I couldn't get into it.
Yes. Charge back on the card.
One for me, Tokyo Ghoul Re sucked. I hated it. It was so bad.
I couldn't really get into it.
Oh, I'll
I
say
couldn't
this.
either.
Any live action adaptation of an anime, garbage. Absolutely immediately garbage.
Oh, I
Yep.
don't think they're supposed to. Apparently,
But
the One
they
Piece
like
one.
remastered Black Butler.
Apparently, the One Piece one is pretty
Yeah,
good.
the recent One Piece one I watched. It was pretty good, but only because I haven't seen One Piece. So.
Yeah.
Oh, there
I'm
you
not sure how it
go.
compares.
Yeah.
I didn't really care for the chasing too much. I mean, some of it was okay, but I don't know. Like, playing Luffy really like threw me off. I couldn't get behind him. But they did a great job with like the sets and the effects. Like, for how hard it is to like translate anime to like live action, they did pretty good with it. But granted, they were working with like $1 billion budget, so it all
Yeah.
makes sense.
I have a take. If I hear someone walk up to me and complain that I haven't watched One Piece, I am going to blast a hole in their chest. I don't care that you've watched One Piece. I'm not watching it.
Until you have issues.
So I've never watched One Piece either.
Neither.
And so many people come in and judge me for that. They're like, "You have an anime store, you don't watch One Piece." I'm like,
I'm judging you.
"Yeah, I'm not watching 1,000 episodes to catch up. It would take probably like months for me to catch up because I watch like maybe 2 episodes a night of anime if I'm lucky and not tired. So it would take me like months to actually catch up with the show. I need time to watch other shows.
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
See, that's what I've learned is people with high functioning autism know how to watch One Piece most efficiently.
My ADHD. I switch games every 2 weeks. And my ADHD could never.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it literally said like if you to catch up, I think someone said it would take like 2 months of continuous.
Yeah, I saw like 2 or 3 months, and I was like, no.
Like that's 24 hours too, just sitting there.
I
watching.
work 40 hours a week.
For the store, for how we're open from 11 to 7 or 12 to 8. If we had One Piece playing from open to close, it would take 57 days to play the whole freaking One Piece.
Yep.
57 is insane.
That is wild.
I'll say, I thought Fairy Tail was long, but One Piece,
Yeah.
it's a fourth of it.
Yeah. Quarter.
It's crazy.
I would say an opposite. Now I think about an opposite hot take. I think 86 was a really good show, but I think it gets really big slack.
Wait, which one?
86. Not many people have heard of it.
I haven't
But
heard
people
of it.
hated on it. It is really good. I remember when I went up to the voice actor was at one of the cons and I brought up a figure and she was like, "No one's ever brought up a figure from the show," and I was like, but weirdly enough, out of all of these shows that sell, that figure has sold out 3 times for me, and that is like the most sold figure. And I think it's purely because there was probably only like 3 figures made for the whole show.
Oh my God.
Speaking of figures, oh, Clyde, you go.
No, ladies first, you go.
I was gonna say it's kind of off topic, but what is the most expensive figure you have in your store?
Go get it.
Uh-oh.
It's the same one I got you.
Dude, I was gonna say
That'd be kind of
Show
crazy.
you our personal favorite if you'd like.
that too. Yes.
Not that expensive, but it's a personal favorite. Give me a moment.
Yeah,
Okay.
we collect figures like we collect addictions. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, that's a sentence. that is a sentence. That has
I
been
don't know why I
said.
said that.
Wait, Fairy Tail is long for normal people's standards. I quit Fairy Tail after episode 100 and I couldn't continue. Yeah,
So we
literally.
switched. me the most expensive because the favorite one is too big for me to hold. This is the most expensive. It is Gojo during Hollow Purple.
Oh,
and he is
shit.
Yeah, I've seen all of them.
$400.
So
Charlie, buy that for me.
on that same line, I think it's that same exact line. There was an Amelia one in a crystal dress.
Yeah.
It went on its final clearance sale for like half off, and I got it for a certain other VTuber in here's birthday. Or Christmas. It was Christmas.
Christmas.
Yeah, bro. Birthday isn't for
It is a
little,
burden on her because it is so big.
It's
It's-
massive.
I believe it. So you like massive. Here comes our favorite.
Oh
Uh-oh.
god. Oh, wait, is it the real life size Pochita?
1-to-1.
Yeah. It's a
Oh
one
Wait,
to
how
one.
much is that?
God.
280.
Only?
Yeah.
On my way.
You ship across the country? Let me check my wallet.
Dust falls out.
He is chunky. Oh, he's so cute.
I love Pochita.
I would have nowhere to put that.
Damn.
But it is so cool.
You don't have to care for it.
Oh, we can see us. That is so cute. I
Oh.
was gonna say, in case you're curious, the one Charlie ended up getting me, it's called ReZero Amelia Frozen Crystal Dress version. It is no longer being sold. And it's so pretty, but when I tell you this thing is actually fucking massive.
So yeah, when like I kept an
Whoa.
eye on the tracking.
I'm literally looking at
Yeah.
it right now.
Yeah.
Holy
It is
shit.
so pretty. It's huge though.
When she showed me the size of the box, my jaw was open for a good 5 minutes.
Yeah,
I was
no.
like, I didn't realize I bought that.
Yeah, I got another one. Even though someone doesn't like Attack on
Oh, is
Titan.
that? Oh, that's cool.
That's my favorite. Look, that's my favorite part of the whole show is when he goes all big.
Well, watch it then. You're right
Damn.
there.
Enjoy time.
What's your most sus figure that you own?
I don't own any. I don't think.
I specifically dodge certain sus figures. That is my goal. Rem from ReZero. Every figure you find of her, either some weird outfit or it's something like that.
Oh, I
I
had
finally found a single figure of her normal.
I
So-
collect
so I got
men.
it.
I collect too many men to be sus. I don't have any female figures actually.
Technically,
I would say that is sus.
Yeah, hold on a second. Hold on.
technically, if we're thinking on a technical level, it's Inosuke because he doesn't have a shirt. So
I think okay. So we went, all three of us when we met up at one point went to a store and they had one last, I think it was a Ram bunny suit figure, and they looked at me and they're like, buy it before someone else gets their hands on it.
You do actually.
Yeah, they have the BIQ or the.
Is it the
bunny
BIQ bunny thing?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Ram.
Yep.
Oh, pulled it out.
Yeah.
That
She's
is one
popular.
I bought.
Yeah, her reasoning was I'll buy it so that some gooner doesn't get
Yep.
their hands on it.
They use like a real mesh or something too, don't
Oh,
they?
that's
Yep,
so
they
awesome.
do.
Yeah. It's actually like mesh.
That was
Yeah, it's
crazy.
Like, there's quality for it's like a $30 figure or $40 figure or something like
Yeah,
that.
it was pretty like cheaper, like 35, I think, something around there. It was honestly really good quality though.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, I feel like you would like this one. It's Amelia. She's
I've
in
seen that one.
I think we've seen
Oh.
that one. Yeah, we've seen
I've
it
seen
somewhere.
That. That's the Puck Hoodie too.
That's so
Yeah.
cute. I was gonna say I love Amelia is my favorite character, by the way.
She
She's
did
actually
Steal some of her design off.
I was gonna say if you can't tell on
I
like
have
my
range,
oh my god, that's
Oh, the
so
Ram one too.
cute.
So Russell had a customer that special ordered a very sus figure that they decided not to pick up, and now
Yeah.
he's sitting on it.
Yeah.
If y'all are interested in
Wait.
seeing it.
Which one is it?
Oh.
I wanna see. Absolutely.
As long as it's not
Wait,
get us
wait,
banned.
wait. Is it TOS safe?
As
Hold
long
on.
as you put like a finger in front of something that might be not covered.
Full nudity though.
Lingerie.
Yeah, lingerie
Oh.
set.
I mean, it's not a.
VTubers have shown worse. It's fine.
Yeah.
I will just describe it. How about that? Let's be safe about this.
Honestly-
It is, I remember her name. She's from Chain Soldier.
Yeah.
She is wearing barely any clothes, and she has one boot off so you can suck her toes.
Yeah, her feet are like face.
Not the jar.
Oh. I think
No, they put it in a jar.
Wait, so what?
how many of your figures are jar sized?
Oh God.
There's been discussion about pre-jarring some figures for people. Kidding.
Oh
You can
god.
order like larger jars.
Yeah, I mean, if you've got acrylic and a dream, you can make anything. a
Yeah,
jar.
or you could get a 5-gallon drum.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
I'm
just the limited
scared.
Ones.
Oh my god.
I don't get the jar thing. I'm so sorry, my friend. You're gonna have to look that up for yourself.
Yeah, that's a rabbit hole you're gonna have to go down.
Good luck, Sin. Come back to us when you might be still alive.
Yeah.
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 I didn't realize how many people don't like get some of the jokes that we say here because we were talking about like Rule 34 the other day, and one of our friends was like, "What is Rule 34?" And I was like, "Oh no, I'm not describing that."
No. You can find that one, or you
Oh
can.
yeah, I see. Oh yeah, wow. Okay, I see what you mean. Oh
That's
yeah, on the thing you sent.
Wait, what?
They sent the figure
Oh,
on
wait,
in the chat.
I'm checking.
Oh,
Oh,
that's-
wow. Yeah, that is.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
Oh,
I could
Well,
probably get that in a jar.
Jesus.
What
Very
the
cool.
hell?
That is all you.
Why her leg bent like that though? That's gotta be so
know.
uncomfortable.
I can't look at her.
That is like max level gooner.
That is pretty bad. Okay, in case anyone wants to look it up, because can't really show it. It's called Chained Soldier Kyoka Uzen Lingerie Style. And then have fun looking at that, because yeah, we're not showing that.
So I was like, no.
You're gonna need to spell that. Okay, here, I'll type it for you.
Could you technically link that in the chat, or would that still get you?
I don't know. I don't know if they
Oh.
do. I don't think you can link things. Can you?
Oh, they found it. People are finding it.
There you go. It's hot.
Why did it censor part of
We're
it?
on not safe for work, or we're on for the safe for work version for some reason
Oh.
because you don't look at settings.
I'm a little child.
Yeah,
A child of the Lord.
we're not showing that, but there you go. That's what we're talking about.
Well, knowing our chat, we're gonna have a few purchases of that in the chat before today.
That's great.
That's pretty tame though. Show it on stream. No.
I feel like, so we thought about getting like 18 like not safe for work stuff. The
Mm.
problem is like, so there are some crazy ones, but they're all very expensive. They're all like $200 and up. Like,
Wasn't
You
there
should
Same.
do like what Spencer's does and just has like a dildo corner, but it's all like nude figures.
I've been saying that.
yeah, we can curtain off an area and put some stuff in there, put a chair, maybe some tissues.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. No,
Not the tissues. Oh my god.
It's just to blow their nose. That's all it's for.
Yeah.
For noses only.
For noses only. I joke about it, I come back there, I'm like, why are the pages sticky? Why can't I open this book?
Oh.
You definitely have clientele that would be interested in that.
Yeah.
We've had some crazy clientele come in here. I mean, we did have somebody who walked in and said, they looked at me. I was the only one that was up here at the time. And they're like, do you like even know anything about anime? And I'm like, well, I own the store. So yeah, I do.
Dude, I
Not
hate
that-
there's so many things where it's like gender things. I feel like with like anything online, it's so cringe. It's so cringe.
I was gonna say,
My favorite thing though is that after I said, well, I own this store, so I hope I do. And he goes, do you know the owner? And I'm like, yeah.
Yes.
And then he goes, well, name 3 animes in this store right now. I said, get out of my goddamn store.
If anyone actually tries that in real life, just get out. Like that's ridiculous. Like
Yeah, we had so like where we're at, we're next to like so for those who don't know, Stewart is a very old people oriented
Yeah.
place. It's
Yeah.
like a retirement area.
I hate that city.
World.
Yeah, so we're like we're
That
surrounded by a
city.
bunch of older people, and it's really funny because like so definitely a lot of people look at our store and they're like, "What's going on in there?" And they put their eyes up against the window and everything, like looking in. But the place next door is an eyeglass place, and we had a group of people that came in, and they were, or sorry, one guy came in. He was like in his 60s, and I'm like, well, he's probably doesn't know about the area and everything. So he walks in and immediately like goes into the store and looks at me. Hey, where's all your high school DxD stuff? And I was like,
Whoa.
Wild.
What a
okay,
Chad.
all right.
What a Chad.
very very based. And then I showed him the manga, and he's like, "You don't have any figures?" And I'm like, "No, no, I don't." And then like he like leaves, and then a couple days later comes back with equally as old, if not older guy, and they're both over at the high school DxD manga talking about the manga, and then they just left. Like that was all they came in for.
Yeah.
They
And
know
I
what
was,
they like.
yeah.
Oh.
Then we have the
Like,
exact opposite of that, where we had a lady come in yesterday and she goes, "Are there any Christian animes?" And I'm like, "Dude, I don't know."
oh, dude, this is gonna be so off topic, but like I work at a deli and we sell a deviled egg potato salad, right? I've
Okay.
had a woman come in and be like, "I don't like the name of this. Can we call it Angel Deviled Egg Potato Salad?
Dude, you
Angel Egg Potato Salad?" And I'm like, I'm like, yeah, sure, like through gritted teeth. Like,
Whatever you want, I guess.
Customers.
No.
customers always right.
Along the same line, I'm vet tech, so I have had so many people come in and they're like, "Is there?" I get like really weird questions sometimes. That's usually at the end of an appointment after a doctor's done with them. And somebody asked me once, they're like, "Do dogs have souls? Can I get my dog blessed by the priest?" And I was like, "That's on your time, girl."
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm sure you could. Would it do anything? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm like, whatever you want. And then they started asking like really existential questions. I was like, the religious trauma in me can't. Thank you.
Sin, I think if I told that customer about my lore as if I was talking like the first person, they'd have a heart attack on the spot.
Oh, yeah.
and
Hire a
die.
priest to exercise you, like on the spot.
Bring the crucifix in the store and just be like, "Hey, so you want to come around the corner here?"
You know what's the worst part is like I bet they won't even crucify me. They just beat me to death with the cross.
That too, yeah.
Growing up, I had I still have it, but like it was worse when I was a kid. I have a chronic illness, and there was at one point I was wearing like knee braces for something, and I had a lady like drop to her knees praying for me at one point, and I was like, I appreciate the sentiment, but not in the middle of a Walgreens.
This happened while I was working, while I still lived in Stewart, like in that city when I was still working there. I had people come up to me and be like while I'm working, and be like, "Can I have me and my partner pray for you?" And like just pray for you. And then I was like, sure. I don't know why I said yes.
I had that happen
I was
yesterday. Like at work yesterday.
Was it a young dude with like a beard?
Yes.
Wait, was it the same person?
Maybe.
That'd be
What
crazy.
the
That'd be so
hell?
crazy.
That's crazy.
That's awesome.
I'm saying though, hey, listen, if you got like 18 plus figures, I'd look at them.
You look but not buy.
Oh, I'd buy one if it's a character I like and it's not super bad.
Not super
The
bad.
problem is when we tried to do it like on our website, for some reason in order to put like an age gate, even though it does nothing, but we're still just trying not to get in trouble because somebody's like, "My 10-year-old son found titties."
Yeah.
We're like trying to figure it out, and it's so ridiculously stupid to code. It's not even worth it. It is so dumb. And in order to like make it work, it would have to age gate you on every single product. And I'm like, all right, that's a lot. We're not playing that.
Yeah, that should be a in-store only thing that you just kind of the forbidden corner, if you will.
The forbidden.
I'll tell you,
Forbidden alcove.
you could have some Spencer style and just just make a
Don't talk about that corner.
a corner.
Or we do it like at cons where we like have the curtain and we're like, let me check your ID before you get in here.
Yeah.
No, Sid, we're
I mean,
not
maybe,
calling
I
it the
mean-
Goon Cave, okay?
You have to get one of those with removable clothes. There is a couple of figures that are that way, and in fact, like one of the figures you have to take on the desk over there.
I'll say there's
She you could take her clothes off all the way down to her underwear.
Oh boy. There was I know I've seen the Gojo one because a fucking Teddy here, Nim, was looking at it.
Can you send me that link? Can you send me that link?
there's an Aaron one as well.
We have
I'm
a
pretty
plush of
sure.
Gojo, and for some reason you can like fully undress the plush, and there's nothing there. But so I was just like, what is the point of that?
What is the point of that? That's more scary than anything.
It's just got like Ken doll body, and I'm like, this sucks.
Oh yes.
Oh, I almost stabbed myself. Ignore that.
Try not to do that. live
Hello.
stream.
Content.
Bleeding out.
Content. Let's see how much blood I can lose before the stream ends.
They just had
Damn.
And not die, I guess.
Trying to speed run this game before I pass out from blood loss.
Yeah. What is that
That's
silly
fun.
game where they have like the knives? You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he comes.
Remember there was like a huge thing with like probably middle school for me,
Yeah,
and people were like doing that, and I watched a kid like seriously slice off a finger at one point.
Ooh.
And he's
I
just
got
sitting
it
there
on
like,
my fingers, then there goes chop, chop, chop.
I've done it with
Oh
a
my
pen. I
God.
stabbed the shit out of my finger doing
That
it.
was for you or for somebody else?
I don't even like want to attempt that game because I have no hand-eye coordination whatsoever.
See, I get in a groove with it, and like with anything really, I get in a groove where I'm like, okay, and then one little distraction happens, completely thrown off.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll try it. Charlie, can I have your hand?
In marriage, yes.
Oh.
I think
Oh.
Ricky wants that.
Yeah, no, I was
Charlie,
gonna say
I
I don't
think
want to
you're
take you from
taken.
Ricky anymore. I don't think I can intervene anymore. I think
As if
think
you're the one
Ricky's got you.
intervening.
Well, anymore. Like, you know,
No,
from here
it's
on
my
out.
job. Listen, it's my job to interfere in your relationship.
Yeah, and you do that.
Yeah, exactly.
Say Cloud has like a harem going on.
Yeah, like half the chat is in love with him.
What can I say? What can I say?
The men go to Cloud and the women go to me.
Yeah, pretty much.
How
About
it
like the
should be.
group chat that we're all in. And he was like, yeah, you know, I was talking to the girls and the people in the chat, and I was like, dude, you sound like you're like a madam of a brothel, right? He's like, you know, all the girls in the chat. I'm like, who the fuck are you talking about?
But never.
That'd be funny. Charlie harem protag era. I was gonna say Charlie fights everyone who's like, Cloud's my husband, and then you just have Charlie like at his ankles ready to bite people.
Exactly.
But it looked dope. I
I think
Crazy. I'm your wife. What the fuck? Let's say Rui is my
Girls.
wife. And then Lemon is also.
Girls go to Nim, the guys
Yep.
go to Cloud.
Yep.
We're
Yep.
equally divided here, okay?
See, the women have understanding, and then Charlie and whoever else is going after Cloud, they just fist fight in the corner.
Yep.
I can't look, I love my girlfriend, right? Like Nim, I love Nim, but men, man, just some men though. Like you
No.
See, I feel like that's the funniest part because he and I have been together for so long that we're just like, we don't even see anybody else at this point because we've been together almost 8 years.
Mhm.
So that's a very long time. I'm like 17, and it's like, Jesus Christ.
I was gonna say that's like nothing compared to Cloud and me. We've been together for 3
Nothing compared
years.
to what?
No, I mean
Other
like
way around.
yeah,
Other way
other
around.
way around.
We're
Tripping up on
nothing
words.
compared to you. Oh, that
Yeah.
sounds aggressive.
Yeah. For like it'll be 4 years in May. But I've known him for like
Yeah.
7. Crazy though.
You've been annoyed by me for. You say 7, but it's probably been 8 years before even that. You probably were like, God, I know this is coming, but Jesus.
Yeah, I can feel something.
I can feel an annoyance coming.
And Charlie's been the third wheel for also close to 8 years.
Yeah.
Charlotte,
It's like
I
what's
knew
the
Cloud
joke of like
beforehand.
hey, I was third
husband,
wheeling.
wife, and then the adult child or something.
Yeah.
It's just like the friend.
Yeah, he's his husband, and then we just share a cloud. Charlie gets him on the weekends, so
It's like a throuple.
yeah.
I
Double,
have
except for we both
never-
focus our energy into one person.
I've never
Yeah.
been
Instead
poured
of each
out
other.
more in my life than between these two.
Don't forget Link and Sin and even
Yeah, and then,
Dongle
and then everyone in this single file line behind me too, which I have no control over. I don't know what's going on.
Listen, says Sin. The Mary Cloud yet?
God, yet? What are you waiting for? Get in line.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Talking
We're talking phase.
crazy.
There's a lot of things happening around me. I don't know what's
No,
happening.
it's okay. I was
know.
gonna say.
Having conversations happening right now, and I'm like, I can't key into one of them.
Me, don't worry.
I'm just like, whoa.
I know.
But what's your favorite game of all time? What's everyone's favorite game of all time?
My favorite game?
Yeah, every Guitar Hero. Okay.
Solid.
I'm gonna say. Right now, I'm playing Cyberpunk 2077. Pretty good. Love it. I'm
Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk's amazing.
always a fan of Baldur's Gate. However,
Yeah.
top number 1 for me is going to be. Oh, I don't remember the name. Dreamfall Chapters.
I've never heard of that.
I haven't
actually.
either.
It was a game that came out like I want to say in like the early 90s, and then it got remastered in like the 2010s era. But the remastered version is so good. It is so pretty, and I have to see if they actually updated the game or not. But it was a really good game.
Nice.
You do
I'll
like
look into
time
it.
traveling for some reason. So like you go between. It's kind of like traveling between worlds, but it's not traveling between worlds because you go between like this hyper futuristic version of the character and then a version of the character in like quote unquote medieval times. But it's very good.
Oh, that sounds so good. Now that I want to look into that.
For me, it'll probably just be Skyrim. Like Elder Scrolls.
I love Skyrim.
That was one of I think that was my first like big game that kind of brought me back into it.
Favorite game?
Oh, my favorite game. Don't mind if I do. Mine is BioShock. That is my favorite game.
The good one.
Like it's like not even close. That is definitely like I have it. It's gonna sound really obsessive. I have it on every console that it's ever come out on.
Oh, there you go.
I know that sounds crazy, but I just really like the game, and you
Oh.
can't get the merch for it anymore.
Yeah. How about you
Cloud is
two?
Dishonored.
No, my favorite game of all time, like since I was a kid, is probably just like basic ass just Minecraft. But I would say like if that is too much of a cop out, then probably Dishonored. Like that.
Dishonored is a
Dishonored
great
1
game
too.
too.
I have a replica of Corvo's mask on that I got
That's it.
from
Yeah.
recently.
That's-
It's so nice.
The same store I got the Sign Rengoku pop from was that one. They had it on display, and he's like, "How much is this?" And it was like,
Yeah, it
surprisingly
was on
cheap.
display, so I was like, oh, it's probably just gonna be. It's probably like a personal thing that the store owner has. It's probably not something like it's probably not something like they're gonna be selling. But I asked him, I was like, hey, is that mask on sale? I was like, yeah, we'll give it to you plus a hard case copy of the game, like $45, 40 if you got cash. And I was like, dope. All right, fine.
Yeah. For me,
Yeah.
probably gonna be Mario Galaxy 2. I played the shit out of that
That's
game
so
when I was on the
good.
Wii.
Galaxy.
Very closely followed Baldur's Gate 3. It is one of the best games I have played in so long.
Here's a question.
Uh-oh.
Who are you romancing?
Shadowheart.
Oh shit.
Hell yeah.
That's actually so funny because I'm
Shadowheart.
wearing my Asterion hoodie right now.
Yeah, we have an Asterion stand in the call too.
I
got-
love him.
For her birthday, not last year, I think
It was
2 years
last year.
ago.
It was last year.
Was it last year? Last
Well,
year.
not 2023.
Well, 2020, October 2023.
Doesn't feel like 2025 yet.
I got her a cameo from Mysterion's voice actor wishing her a happy birthday.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sick.
It was really cool.
I will say I am Shadowheart till I die, but very rare. Well, my first playthrough I did, I wanted to fuck everyone. That was the main thing. I wanted to have sex with everybody. So I was like, how deep can I get in? Because I was playing around with it. The other second though for me though is Karlak.
Absolutely.
Dude, Karlak, so that was probably gonna be mine, this Karlak. If not Karlak, then maybe Asterion, but he's just such an asshole. Like, I like it, I like his character, but like, as a romance partner? No.
I love Asterion. I stand by it. I honestly think he's like one of the Ascended route, hate it. Hate him. He's an ass. But when he's not, you choose not to like ascend him, I think he's honestly one of the best characters. I love.
The
I
full
do.
Power of the sun.
Oh, also on the game topic, my favorite childhood game, as in like the thing that I just absolutely adore, Pokepark 2.
Pokepark, absolutely.
I love Pokepark. That's actually how Reshiram became my favorite Pokemon. And then
awesome.
the second closest is Snivy, because you can play as Snivy in there.
We went through hell and back trying to find Pokepark.
We did. It's so hard to find.
Okay.
But we have it.
Yeah.
Can't say how, legally, but
Yeah.
Legally.
Illegally.
Jesus.
I totally have a Wii and not an emulator.
yeah,
I got
yeah.
you.
Like the legal way.
Fair.
Not the
You don't even know
we
what a
stole it
pirate
off.
is.
We robbed a store and stole it, not that type of.
Yeah.
The other way.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes. Copyright legal, not criminal legal.
I robbed the bank and shot the teller on the way out, but I have never emulated Pokepark.
Exactly.
You would download a card.
Yeah.
Well, now that NFTs are around,
Yeah.
we would download.
You're late, man. NFTs are gone.
I know. But every time someone says that, I'm like, well, you were able to. For the same price as a car.
I swear I possibly played Pokepark on one of those Wii's at the mall. I'm pretty sure you have. It was so
I'm sure you
fun.
have.
Yeah.
Pokepark seems like a display game for sure. Or it could
At
be.
one point, we were on a kick to like collect every console that ever was created, and so like we have probably too much money. We end up with a bunch of Wii's. So like, if we find it in the trash somewhere, we'll just
Yeah.
we see it, it's getting taken, and he usually will fix them up and try and get them working. If not, they're just getting like cannibalized for parts.
Yeah.
What? What?
I'm gonna sip.
See, you know what sucks is I keep thinking of answers to older questions now. Because I'm like, oh, I forgot, like, I already forgot the answer I was thinking of earlier.
Good
Shit.
job.
Nope, it's gone.
Nope, it's gone with the wind.
Just- And now my brain empty.
Dude,
Dude, here's a question. I guess for mostly, like, or I have a question for you two, like Nim and Charlie. Would you say you think your personalities match the personality you would give your character?
no.
Like, okay, well, that was
Great.
Nope.
When I'm alone, yes, like with just kind of being quiet and like introverted. When I'm with you guys now.
I was gonna say, Nim is a lot more elegant than I am.
got it.
I am a little. No, I have a different form for a reason. It would be this one. It's a little bit more accurate.
It looks like, from your like waist up, it just looks like you took off a shirt.
No,
You
okay,
can't see
hold
that the
on.
whole outfit changed.
Let me show you here. Let me show you.
Grow and block us.
outfit showcase. Let's show off the outfit. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah.
The fit is
And then this would be the main outfit. With that. Yeah, I feel like the other one is definitely a little bit more fitting.
Casual versus battle.
Yeah.
Yeah, the other one, you got the dogs out.
I do. I'm not gonna lie. These you just got little boots,
That's
you know. But then this one,
Little boots
Nothing
as they
there.
go up to your knees.
Yeah.
nothing there. Reason being, I hated looking at shoe options for my model because I know everyone has like a huge like cool outfit and stuff like that, and I was like, yeah, but I don't like the shoes. Like, what would I even put on there? I was like, just do socks.
I hate my shoes. They're the chunkiest motherfuckers known to man.
Yeah, me too, guys. My shoes. My
Those
shoes really. My shoes. I think my shoes match me pretty well.
You got the
Yeah.
lemon pepper steppers.
That's I'm like, I am getting a 2.0 model soon, like next month soon. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna actually have my own instead of this pre-built. But yeah,
Yippee!
Are you gonna follow the same theme, or is it
same
Like-
color scheme, similar type. I want to change the hairstyle. I want to change. I'm gonna add I have like a lore weapon that I made for myself. I also made one for these two. I want to incorporate that into there. Because mine is like a polearm type thing. And
Mhm.
yeah, I want to
Yeah,
have it
yeah.
like with this
That's
like
a
strap that I
question.
have across me. I want to like incorporate that into being a part of it.
If you guys were in a medieval setting, right, or like a fantasy setting, like Lord of the Rings or something like
Okay.
that, like Skyrim, what would your weapon of choice be? Would it be like swords, magic, bow, things
Bow.
like that?
Battle axe.
Battle axe?
Damn.
Fuck yeah.
I would
Well,
for
I
sure go. I feel like I got pretty chaotic energy in a situation like that. So I'd probably get like a mace. Is that the one with the giant ball?
Yeah.
Is
Well,
it?
Oh, like
if-
the ball and
if-
chain, or
If you're doing the
talking, like,
ball and
one-
the
Yeah.
ball and chain is a morning star, I think.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
The one with the stick.
Yeah, the mace is like a fixed head.
Oh yeah.
Whack 'em.
I would for sure. That would be something that I would
the
for
most
sure.
dangerous weapon you
Probably
could
hit
have
myself.
for yourself.
A bearded axe is pretty dope.
You know what?
A bearded axe. It's the one that like comes out and then like juts down. It has like the opening between the handle and the blade. You know, it's got freaking.
You gotta stand up.
You gotta. They can't hear
Yeah,
shit
yeah,
yet.
yeah.
You're
Yeah,
just
I was gonna say for me it would be a bearded axe. I had to
Okay,
explain to them what the bearded axe is though. It's the one that like the head is shaped like this, you know? It comes like down, swoops over, up, and then back to the handle. That would be mine.
Whoa.
And the reason they
Oh
did
yeah,
that is because it was meant to grab other people's weapons and pull it away from them.
It's like a plate.
That's cool.
Yeah, basically, yeah. Yeah. Have you guys been to Seattle before?
I have.
Mm-mm.
No.
So there is a museum out there. It's the Museum of Pop Culture. It's right next to the Space Needle, and they have like a whole bunch of like different like pop culture like areas in there that you can go to. They got one for like music, indie gaming, like movie culture. And in the movie culture area, they have a like fantasy section, and it's got like a bunch of like original like prop weapons from like Lord of the Rings. They have Conan the Barbarian sword. What else do they have in there? They have like a bunch of original like text from Tolkien, like letters to like his editors and all that. Like original like Dungeons and Dragons manuals, like all sorts of cool shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a really cool place to see. And they also have like a horror movie section where they have like original like props from a bunch of like classic horror movies like Aliens. What else? Maybe like Friday the 13th. It's a really cool place to go. And then they also in the music area, they do have like a Kurt Cobain area because Kurt Cobain was originally from Washington. So they have like a bunch of his like instruments that he smashed on stage, like his lyric sheets and stuff. Bunch of really cool stuff over there. Definitely
Wow.
recommend it if you haven't been.
Lemon just raising her hand, being like, "I live there."
I wonder, or do they have the helmet that broke Aragorn's foot when he kicked it in the Lord of the Rings?
I don't.
That would be I mean, that's probably something super like niche, but that'd be so interesting.
Yeah, that would be badass. It's funny because a lot of people don't know about that, but in the like director's cut editions, they do like talk about that in the movie. Me and my uncle, we always like anytime I'm like up visiting my family in North Carolina, like Lord of the Rings is like a Christmas movie for us. So we always watch like the Lord of the Rings trilogy with the extended cut, you know?
That's a long Christmas marathon.
Oh yeah. It's badass. But yes, he did like at the like Aragorn like comes to the village, like they're trying to like save the people and like find who was it they went missing? Was it Merry and Pippin? They were trying to rescue them.
I think so. It was like the twins.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they found this like smoldering pile of corpses, and like Aragorn was like ad-libbing, and he was like being like upset and emotional, and he kicks his helmet on the ground, and then he falls and screams, but he actually broke his toe in that moment, so it was much more convincing as it was going on. But yeah, that was some interesting lore from the movie.
Yeah, I know a similar moment like that. I think it was Django Unchained. Leonardo DiCaprio smashes like a plate or something.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
he cuts his hand.
his hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it when they ad-lib in movies like that, especially when they hurt themselves and then it just plays up that much more in the moment. I love that kind of shit. Friggin', what was my next question? Oh, I wanted to ask you guys, what is your guilty pleasure anime to watch?
Oh,
Oh, that's so good. I love that one.
I have two that can't come to mind, but the problem, I think you'll see the problem with both of them. One of them I feel like is the Alia sometimes hides her feelings in Russian.
Very good.
The other one would be Oshinoko for very similar reasons.
If you know, well,
Oshinoko has a lot more like story to it, though. I feel like.
yeah.
I just got this in.
Yeah, he did
Dude,
get
Cloud is on his way. He's on a plane on the way.
she is well, she
On
just
the
has
way.
like her like I don't know what it is, but her like hair design is so cool to me.
It is. It's like silvery, like translucent.
It's like yeah, it like shifts. Like I don't know how to explain it, but it looks really cool.
It's
Um,
definitely a good one. I do recommend that one. And Oshinoko though, like I don't know, there's other aspects to it. Like there's like the whole like murder mystery, you know.
Yeah.
aspect.
Yeah, I love that part. If they just got
Yeah.
rid of the weird part, it would be probably like S tier show.
Yeah.
Well,
I feel like every anime
the
is
weird
gonna
part
have
just
some-
isn't animated yet though, too. So if you're just watching the anime, it's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. That's true.
You know
I
how
feel like
in the
every-
manga later, then
See, I'm not to that point yet, so I can't speak on that too much. I know every anime is gonna have like its own like weird moments, like sus, you know, like where you tell your friends like, oh yeah, this anime's awesome, blah blah blah, and then like they're watching like the most sus part with you, and they're like, dude, how do you watch this shit?
No,
Yeah.
I'm just
literally. Like the most
It's like,
awkward
listen,
part
man,
ever.
watching this story. It's a good story, you know. Konosuba, there's not really any like, you can't really defend that one too much.
Yeah, I know.
It's just like, it's just brain rot, but it's good brain.
Yeah.
I love. We've been trying to get Emily to watch Konosuba, but she's been having a hard time getting into it.
Darkness is what puts people away from that show,
It's
and that's why I
darkness,
said
yeah.
it's my guilty pleasure because I can't defend that.
Yeah.
My girl.
That's kind
we love
of
darkness here.
that's kind of something with me and actually, you see, this I did another thing where I answer something and then I think of a better answer later. But I don't know how I didn't like. This is going to be my thing for going back all the way to favorite anime. I think it might be number one, but number 1 or 2 has got to be Eminence and Shadow, and that might be my guilty
yeah.
pleasure anime too.
I haven't watched that one yet. I've seen it on
It's-
High Dive, and I've been wanting to.
It's very good. Although, well, because I am a fan of like doing things where I'm already achieved like that god. Like I love cheating in my games. Like I play Blade and Sorcery with cheats on mods to make like my things crazy. I play Prison Architect and Sea Skylands with money maxed out just because I want to have everything and like
Yeah.
shit, like she's have everything. I like when I am like the final boss to other things, and Shadow is like the personification of that. Like he is like the most overpowered thing in the entire universe, and I'm like, I love him.
It is, yes.
Yeah, it is.
I do like isekais. I'm gonna have to watch that one. I've been
He just like goes in and he gets like reborn, you know, the classic isekai, but then he's like the most OP person ever.
So have you seen Solo Leveling?
No, but I want to watch that. I want to watch it.
I
he doesn't
did.
love it.
If you like Eminence and Shadow, then you will love Solo Leveling.
It's
okay.
so good.
Dude just is like super weak, like underpowered character, and then he just becomes OP as hell. And if you like a lot of like action and violence, there are some pretty gory scenes too. There's a lot of that, especially in the first couple episodes. Oh my god, it really
Yeah,
gets the attention.
That voice acting though is like peak in like the Japanese and the English too. Like it's insane.
I haven't seen the dub. I have such a hard time watching dubbed animes. The only ones I've really been able to enjoy have been like Full Metal Alchemist is probably like my best example of a good dubbed anime. They did such a good job with the voice acting for that one.
Oh, I have another show for guilty pleasure. Kami-sama Kiss, dude, so good. I watched it in like
Kami-sama Kiss?
yeah. Oh my god, it's
I'm
a
gonna have to
little
watch
bit
that one.
older. Not really, but it's not super well known. It's really cliche though. It's like the schoolgirl like falls in love with like a like guy. It goes a little bit beyond that. I'm just saying it's kind of like the general like topic of it.
No, I pulled.
Quite a few.
It's so good though.
I pulled the.
Have you
card.
seen 2.5 Dimensional Seduction?
I have not.
It's basically My Dress Up Darling, just kind of like revamped a little bit, but it's good. There's definitely a lot of like overly sexualized scenes, but also a lot of wholesome moments, just like My Dress Up Darling.
Yeah.
So if you do like that kind of stuff, I would recommend that one.
Which one is it called again?
But 2.5 Dimensional Seduction.
Okay.
But oh man, I just thought of like probably the worst one I've seen is friggin' what's the one with the elves with the big titties? The friggin' plus size elf.
I've heard
Yes.
of it. I haven't seen it.
Oh, it's so
I've
bad.
seen stuff
It's
on
so
it.
bad.
Yeah, it's so bad. Friggin', I'll just let you watch it. There's a lot of I mean, you know, if you like anime titties and stuff, you'll love it. But for some people, they'd be like, "What the hell am I watching?"
The worst one I've seen, Kill a Kill.
Kill a Kill, that's a good
Yeah,
one.
that is. It's a good. It's just the clothing's unfortunate.
Yeah, but the action scenes, like all the
Yeah,
fights and
it's
stuff.
good fight scenes, good story.
Yeah.
It's just really unfortunate that they have to look like that.
So I'll say with Solo Leveling, there's not really a lot of like, it's not like overly like sexualized or anything like that. It's just fun. So if you like just violent shows with a lot of action, I think you'd probably enjoy that one.
Yeah, a good relaxing one is Redo a Healer.
Shut up. You think we don't know about that?
I have not seen that one.
Oh, I won't say anything then.
Is that your guilty pleasure one?
No, I would never watch that.
I would never.
Wouldn't touch that with like a 10-foot pole. He's like, nope.
I told him about the last episode, how it ended off, and I was like, that is the wildest way to end it.
Is there going to be another season of it?
Hopefully
No,
not.
probably.
Hopefully not.
Probably not.
I have a very low tolerance to cringe, and I feel like that would get me. Like even just the clips I see sometimes, I'm like, oh, why? It's how it's
I'd rather
Is it
encourage-
really like cringe?
You're a VTuber.
Like cringe is hard
It's-
to.
I wouldn't say it's
The-
brutal. Like, it's
Oh, it's just brutal. Okay.
brutal in away.
Just very disturbing. Okay, got you. Yeah,
he's down the spine.
he's brought that one up to me a few times, and I don't even know where you can watch that now. Is that
High
where does
Dive.
that stream? That's on High Dive.
No,
Yeah,
you can't
I've
watch it uncensored.
oh, you
it's
need uncensored. You gotta find
Which
it
is
somewhere. Okay.
crazy because High Dive is usually like there's not really much censorship in High Dive. It's usually like pretty like adulterated, not like Crunchyroll. Crunchyroll's like for kids, I guess you would say. I
Yeah.
wouldn't say for kids, but they definitely like tone down a lot of like
A
the violence.
TV-17, if you will.
Yeah, they tone it down a lot.
I know for censorship, Hulu actually used to play a lot of uncensored stuff.
Really?
Elfin Lied, I know was like really
good.
not kid friendly.
No,
Now
it's
they- now they still
But
have it
didn't
'cause
they-
they're like partnering with Disney or whatever.
Yeah.
Disney Plus.
Didn't they advertise it on Hulu as like they staged it like it was like a kid show, like the cutscene that they used for like the header, it looks like really like wholesome and like sweet, like he's like giving her like cake or something like that.
Mhm.
But the first episode you watch it, it's literally just like a slaughter fest.
I love
In-
that.
It's so good.
The
It's an
first
older one. Like,
episode of Elfin Lied is by far one of like my favorite episodes of like any show I've ever watched for that sole purpose.
yeah, it's older, but it's good, and it's not like a super well known one either. I
No.
feel.
Rest of the
Yeah.
show, don't watch it. It's really boring. I watched the entire thing.
I remember how it ended. I mean, it was like, I don't know, there was like a romance aspect to it, but it was still like really brutal like the whole time. Like,
Yeah,
'cause it was like anytime she didn't like somebody, they pretty much just kind of like
Dead.
were unalive.
it's also like
Yeah.
Higurashi. It's kind of like that level of
God, that shit.
Yeah,
Higurashi when they.
when they
Oh
cry,
god.
yeah.
Oh,
The first time I watched that one, it was uncensored on Crunchyroll, and then I went through and watched it again, and they like blacked out.
Oh yeah.
Like
I
the
love
part
the-
where she's like laying down and getting stabbed, you know?
Yep.
Like,
I love the part where they censored that, but they replaced all the red with white. That was the funniest censorship.
oh my god, I hate that shit, man. That was a pretty good one. I think that was just like a play on like the colors of the show, but I guess that was them kind of censoring it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it was censoring like a certain country. They were like, oh yeah, well to censor it, we're gonna make you change like for every anime. Or it's like if there's blood, it's got to be white. It's got to be.
I think it
colorless.
was actually in
And-
China that they.
I think it was China. Yeah, China does
Oh
that.
yeah.
Yep.
Mm. Oh, man.
Elfin Lied.
So we got. Did everyone tell their guilty pleasure anime? Is
I have
there anybody
Mhm.
else?
Charlie
Okay.
has it?
mine is probably SAO. It's just
Say, oh,
yeah, Sword Art Online.
too bad though.
It's not too bad. It's just those scenes that get really weird.
Mhm.
But that was my first, and I will defend it till the day I die. Just I will never defend those scenes.
Well, his guilty pleasure is Boku no Pico.
No, no, no.
Oh my god.
Listen, my tastes are pretty fucked, but it's not that bad.
I was gonna say,
That is not what you
Honest
say after that
question.
kind of accusation.
No, honest
What's-
question. Has anyone actually ever seen that episode of like the first episode or anything like that regarding that show?
No,
Am I the
No.
only one that's actually seen the first episode? Listen, I was in 6th grade, okay? My friend was like, you should watch this with me. And we were like, what the hell are we watching?
Oh God, we're getting FBI involved. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a really bad one. I've never actually watched it or seen any scenes from it. I just know of it, and there's a reason it's memed pretty heavily online.
my biggest joke that I say to people is I was like, I should start selling Boku no Pico stuff in here, and then whoever buys it, I tip them off to the police, and I'm like, check their computer.
Oh, it's kind of like
Clean up the area. Clean up the area.
It's-
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
like,
dude.
what if there's a customer in here, like, while you guys were talking about this, and they go, "Oh, I love that show," and then
Like, sir, here's a trespass warning. Please don't come back.
Yeah, it's literally To Catch a Predator, dude. You have Chris Hansen show up. You know. Or Chris Hansen could become a VTuber, and you
Yes.
freaking set up something with a Chris Hansen VTuber meetup, and you catch predators in the store, dude.
Yeah.
On to something. That's
peak.
peak.
his VTuber model just gets all serious and goes, "Why don't you have a seat right there?"
Yeah, why don't you just have a chair set up right here, like take a seat. And he just pulls out the docs on the friggin' the VTuber chat. Yeah, he pulls up the chat. Pulls up the chat log.
From
and
a
goes,
like anime girl to a full photorealistic version of him.
Yes. Have you guys ever seen the Boondocks?
Mm-mm.
I've seen
I've seen clips
I have
from
not
it.
seen the actual show.
Okay, so there's a specific one that I'm talking about where they have Chris Hansen involved.
Oh yeah,
and,
I know
uh,
that.
Oh
scene.
yeah. I
that.
know. I know the clip. I
Yeah.
know the clip.
The Booty Warrior, and he was an actual dude. He was based on a real guy, believe it or not. And it's so funny because you go and like watch the actual video of him, and he's pretty much exactly how he's depicted in the show. He's like talking about how like, oh yeah, it was never a fight, you know. It was either you were gonna give it up or I was gonna take it, and that's pretty much exactly. They friggin' made that character perfect. But yeah, you could do something like that, you know. That'd be dope.
Booty Warrior.
The Booty Warrior. Oh my god, yes. I would definitely have him as a VTuber model. That'd be dope. I like you, I want you, and I'm gonna get that booty. And we can do this the easy way, or we can do this the hard way. Oh man.
What does this do? I'm about to activate something.
Are you buying some
Orbits?
more?
Talk about lore.
was gonna
Now she has to
say-
talk about lore.
Lore?
Yeah.
What kind of lore?
Our lore.
Our lore.
Where's my
yeah.
textbook? Where's my textbook?
The sacred text.
Yes, I would love to hear the lore.
Oh, I have a Google Doc.
Google.
But no, this is for Nim specifically with that
Oh.
channel reward.
Let's
What?
see here. What's a good one? Let's say, Cloud, you're like pulling up the document right now. You're looking. You're just like,
I have
Where is
lore
it?
on the world and my character, but when it comes to you two, that's you guys. I don't
yeah, drop some lore on the world.
the world.
Mhm.
The I would say the most interesting to me is our setting, because we're doing it in think like a city, not as gross and like it. Okay, think of like Night City, like Cyberpunk 2077, without the crazy body mods, and it's not as horrible and like dystopian, just not at like that kind of in the future, but it's medieval. And we said, if anyone wants to join our community and like be part of our lore and stuff like that, there's no guns, there's no like missiles, there's no rockets or anything. It's literally set in the future, but we're still using things like swords, shields, bows, crossbows. Like crossbows is the most advanced you can get, but it can be techie. It can be like techie weapons. Like for example, like my character's weapon is a scythe. It's like a scythe with a counterbalance of a hammer.
Do you have a model for that?
Yes, actually,
Charlie has a 3D model of it
I
that
will
he
send
made.
it the Discord chat. I made each of our weapons. Mine is a like polearm kind of spear looking thing that like kind of transforms kind of into a light bow.
Ooh, that's bad.
And then Teddy here is a rapier.
Yep.
Mine could be
That's
a
a swept tilt rapier.
I was
Yes.
say the design of a swept hilt rapier is so pretty.
Where you guys post too much on the art channel. I need to find it.
Pull it up in the chat.
Hey, I think I have my like a photo of mine somewhere. Recent. Let me find it.
I got all three. I got it.
Okay. Never mind.
I did little turnarounds of them.
I want to see.
Post it. Come on. What are you doing?
It's
Post it.
uploading.
No,
I
God.
have like 50 different things open.
Sick. Did you model that?
Yep.
That's pretty dope. What do you use for your modeling?
A Blender. I also know Maya 3D.
Mhm.
But yeah, Blender is mainly what I've been using recently.
Russell here, he went to college for like graphics and all that stuff for like video games. I don't know. What kind of software did you use for
I
that?
use mine as well.
Yeah?
And then I never got in the industry, so I forgot all about it. So I don't know how to use it now.
And here we are.
That's kind of what I'm in for, kind of, sort of. It's just, I want to work in the video game field some way.
So I actually, I used to have a small job at Ubisoft, and it was like you would be in charge, called a demoist, so you'd be in charge of showing off the up and coming games to media outlets, and like you get to play all the games early, see all the early content, and it was really fun, but it literally like went nowhere. I was there for like 3 years, and
it's hard to find another way up from that.
yeah, it's like you couldn't like like you weren't technically with Ubisoft. You were part of a third party company, but you were working with Ubisoft people. So like they even said they're like you could put it on your resume that you worked with Ubisoft, like you were a part of Ubisoft. It's like a weird like
same kind of thing with like game testers and all that kind of stuff, where you work with the company, but there's not much career growth because you're not making anything for them.
Yeah. I know the main issue that you ran into was the I guess the availability of jobs for like graphic designers.
Yeah.
I know they're hurting for like coders and stuff, but it seems like graphics designers, they like, I guess it's saturated. Like, really
Yeah.
saturated. So
Even
that's the one
nowadays,
thing.
like computer science is super saturated too.
Yeah.
So I know I want a job somewhere in the industry, but I'm not sure what route, whether I want to do like art, 3D modeling, or coding.
You could probably do like your own, like, I mean, all these indie developers that like, say like the guys who made friggin' what's it called? What's the one where they're like flying around in the spaceship, like getting like stuff off of these? No, off the planets. Friggin' Lethal Company. Yeah, I mean that was such like a low budget like development, and they
it
made
was a solo
millions.
dev,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just one furry, and he did so much.
He was a furry.
yeah.
Yeah, he's a furry.
Most-
Zeekers, I think, on Twitter.
That is the most successful furry I've ever heard of.
Oh, you have no idea. Do you know how many thousands of dollars furry artists get?
Yeah, no, furries are like the most successful people ever
Yeah.
because they have to spend that money on like fursuits and art and
That's
stuff.
true. I didn't think about the friggin' the amount that they spend on that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
What's the most that you would spend on a fursuit?
0 an option.
I don't think I spend money on a fursuit.
I believe that.
Let's say I used to hear.
Listen, I know my cat boy, but I'd buy like armor, like clone or helldiver armor, because hell yeah.
That'd be dope.
But
is that if you ever stop in the store, is that how I'm gonna know it's you? You're gonna come in a whole like cat fursuit.
Oh yeah.
if you see me in a cat fursuit in Florida, that's not me.
You're gonna
I would be.
That is
Yeah.
a corpse. That
is
will
a
be
burnt
dead body.
corpse.
Yeah. You know it's gonna stink in that suit. Oh
I'm,
my
Yeah,
I'm gonna look
exactly.
down the parking lot and be like, "Why is there a furry passed out in the parking lot?"
I would not make it in the store in a fursuit.
You would step one step out of the air conditioned car and die.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I couldn't see myself. I personally don't understand the appeal, but I know there's plenty of people out there that do. I mean,
Yeah.
They even, like at the cons we go to, they have a place where furries can go into, and they can take their helmet off and that, or their I guess their helmet and everything.
Yeah.
A head. Just
oh god.
Like the little AC room, essentially, just to cool
Yeah.
off and.
Probably stinks. It probably stinks.
Oh yeah, no, everyone's super like sweaty, even more than on like a con or something, like in cosplay.
Mhm.
They got the diapers on inside the suits. The diaper
Aw.
suits doing
Those are
At
the
that point,
committed
just-
ones.
You know, if you want to, a real committed furry would put in a catheter.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
I had one of those put in for a surgery once. It didn't feel good. Shit hurt. Especially afterwards when I went to pee. Oh my god. It's like my thing was
Oh,
on
I
fire.
got chills. I got chills. Stop.
You're working it up.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to imagine the pain. I just imagined the thought.
So the funny thing is, I was literally like, I was in like my pre-op. I was in my pre-op, and like I'd been there for like an hour or two. I got there like first thing in the morning, and I'm like laying in the bed. I got the IV on me and all this. They're drugging me up, and they're starting to roll me to the operating room. I'm like, is it too late to say that I kind of got to go to the bathroom? And they look at me and they're just like, yeah, it's a little late for that. I'm just like, dang, okay. And they like roll me into the operating room, and they're like, they just like kind of like pick me up and just like throw me on the operating table, and they're kind of just like fastening me down, like securing me. And I was like, so yeah, I still gonna have to go to the bathroom. And they're like, oh well, let's just see how you feel after we give you this medicine. And next thing I know, I'm waking up and I'm like, oh, what? They put a mask on me and I woke up. It was literally like that time was just gone. I don't know if you've ever like been under anesthesia, but it's literally like
Yeah,
just
it's
a complete,
wild.
it's like a jump in time, which is cool but scary at the same time. I woke up and I'm like, oh man, what time is it? And they're like, oh, it's like 11 a.m. It's been 3 hours now. We're taking you to your recovery room. And I'm like, okay. And I get up and, well, I couldn't get up. First thing they tried to do is try and like get you up and moving around because they want you like to recover faster, I guess. And yeah, I like that they came in and like immediately after like 10 minutes after I woke up, they're like, all right, let's get you up and moving, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I can't even move right now. You guys are crazy. And they're like, okay, well, we'll come check on you in like an hour or two. And they come back and they're like, okay, let's get you up and moving. I'm like, yeah, I got to use the bathroom. I go over to try and use the bathroom. And oh my God, I've never had a kidney stone, but I imagine it was like having a kidney stone with the amount of pain that was associated with that. Don't recommend getting a catheter is the story. There's more to the story, but I don't want to subject you to that. So.
Wait, I have a weird. Okay, I don't know if this is normal in the medical industry, like to do this.
Where are you going with this?
It has nothing to do with bathrooms or catheters. Okay, this is about anesthesia. But I had to have surgery one time. And when they were putting me under, they were like, because I thought with the anesthesia, like to put you under, they say, all right, count back from 10. But this guy was just like, how do you feel? Like as the mask is on already, like and like they're starting to administer it, like are things starting to feel a little funny? You feel like laughing? And I was like, not really. And then I just passed out. And I was like, did he give me the wrong thing? Or did he think I was supposed to go under and laughing gas? Like,
yeah, it's crazy how like quickly you're just out as soon as they subject you to the friggin' anesthesia.
well, my bigger worry is what if they did give me the laughing gas and that wasn't what I was supposed to have?
I've heard horror stories of like people like waking up during their procedures and stuff like that, like being awake for it. That is terrifying. I couldn't.
Yeah, it was like one that I heard recently was someone got given the one that like the medicine that makes you paralyzed, but they forgot to give him the anesthesia. He was up the entire time that they were cutting it. and like he felt every single thing. And then after like 30 minutes, they were like, "Oh, we forgot to get him the anesthesia."
Hey,
And
you
then
awake, bud?
and then they gave it to him. And like sadly, the guy, you know, got really depressed. Like he had so many nightmares that he just like ended it because he was like, it
That's
was too much for him.
Awful.
Like
Holy
that,
crap.
that was scary.
I
Like,
was gonna
sick.
say, I've heard stories of where people like don't get put under fully, and the people think that they are under, and they say that like there's just something indescribable about if they operate on you and you can feel it. Like it does irreversible things like to your brain, and
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
yeah, but like that's crazy.
I will say on a lighthearted topic, talking about being put under, this one guy, I was so salty about it. I was still talking about it. We were having like a good conversation, and then he put me under like mid conversation. I remember waking up and I was like, "Son of a bitch! I was halfway through that conversation and you put me under." We were having a good conversation. I never saw the guy again, and I was like, "Oh, that's how it is, huh?"
What was the conversation about?
It was something about like TVs. We were talking about TVs and stuff. And I forgot what else we started going into, but I was like, I was enjoying the conversation. Like, I was like, oh, this is a pretty cool conversation.
Oh.
Meanwhile, this guy was like, thank God, I don't have to talk about TVs anymore.
Russell is a TV aficionado. He used to work at Best Buy up until recently.
Yeah.
He got the hack.
We have a TV, and I feel bad because we barely use it because we're always on our PC.
Yeah, I feel that.
I literally like I used to do Geek Squad and shit used to joke me all the time. See now I can talk about it freely because I'm no longer with the company. So since I used to work with Geek Squad, I would do installs in people's homes. And the TV, like, oh my god, it's the most infuriating thing ever. So you go into someone's house, and probably 80% of the time that people are going to recycle their TV, I was able to fix it because it was something really stupid. Like this guy was about to throw out, and if I was like really slimy about it, this guy was about to throw out a $3,000 TV because the HDMI ports weren't working, and I was like, "Listen, let me give it a shot." He's like, "No, it's broken, like for sure." And I was like, "No, give me a second." I looked behind there; the HDMI wasn't plugged in all the way.
Are you joking?
Oh my god!
Are you kidding?
Like there's so like the TVs in the store, I had gotten them from customers because they were convinced they were broken, but they were like not, and I would be like, "Hey, it's not broken," and they're like, "No, it's broken. Like get it out." Like the TV that I'm playing this on, she was like, the TV would turn on in the middle of the night. And it's literally a setting with the DVD player that they have. Like certain DVD players, if they go into an update, they'll turn on everything that's connected to it. So I was like, "No, I can fix it." And she goes, "No, it's broken." I'm
You
like,
thought it was possessed.
"Yeah, basically."
I mean,
And
if
it's
that
probably
thing...
now, and now that she's got the new TV, she's probably still having that issue. And she's like, "What's going on?"
Well, she probably moved out. She probably thinks the house is haunted. So.
And then also, she would also judge me because at Best Buy, in the back of the store. Oh
Yeah, you're a dumpster diver.
In the back, in the back of the store, there's just this big like dumpster that only Best Buy. You're not supposed to go in there because there's like client meeting on it. But like the two computers I have in the store are all made from like old parts that were in that bin.
Mm-hmm.
Literally,
Well, I gotta go behind the Best Buy then.
No, it's inside the store. It's like you cannot get to it. So it's like you have to be an employee.
Oh,
and, like,
I can get to it. I'll get to it.
Wow, this isn't GTA.
I'm like doing GTA.
You know what's crazy?
Sticky bombs.
Don't rob the used parts, rob the new ones.
Yeah, right.
Well, they won't be as bad. Maybe I'll get less of a sentence.
It feels less illegal to take used stuff going to recycling anyways. So I mean,
Well, I feel like I feel like the sticky bombs will be enough for life, but you know, maybe maybe there'll be a leeway. Maybe there'll be leeway because I won't be stealing the new stuff. I don't know.
So the funny part about that, so the Best Buy that I used to work at, actually got broken into twice, and I'm pretty sure they haven't found the people because it must have been the same people that did it. So the way that they would do it is the craziest shit I've ever like heard of. So basically, and I don't know how there is a massive neighborhood that backs up behind the building. They broke a hole in the concrete of the building and made a hole like exactly and crawled into it like a big
What
hole.
cartoon ass shit?
Basically made a hole in there. And I remember, so it happened once before I started working there. It happened once while I was working there. We came in and we just saw this massive hole. And the worst part was my manager. So they keep all the Apple products locked up, where you have to put a ladder up there to get it. So they were like, "Oh, it's the holiday season. Let's take them all down." So they put them right in the back. And where they put them, there's no camera. It's right behind this giant Apple wall. They literally broke in right there, and they just had free reign to get everything. And since for whatever goddamn reason, there is no like floor sensors, you have to be like standing up. So the whole entire time, like the camera sees them, but they're army crawling on the floor. So that's how they were able to get around.
They worked there, 100%.
Oh,
They were employees.
It's so goofy. I feel like you're about to tell Yosemite Sam chased them off. Like,
Yeah. But they didn't get caught, did they?
No.
So how
Well,
goofy?
Yeah. The other crazy one was in Georgia. They actually had, what's it called? Someone cut a hole in the ceiling and rappelled down because it was the opposite. They had floor sensors and not like regular sensors. So as long as you didn't get down to the floor level, you're fine.
That's badass.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, Aaron, I
Wow.
respect that one.
Point.
I
Like,
respect that one.
Yeah, that's
I respect that.
if you can Mission Impossible that, yeah, just let them have it. It's fine.
Yeah.
That's kind of dope. I might do that to get some free anime figures.
Police, this one. This guy right here. We got him. Hey, this is on stream. That's a confession.
I always tell them like, one day, God forbid, it's gonna happen, but it's gonna suck. Like, I don't have insurance on the stuff that's in the store, so
Oh.
someone is definitely. I think I could definitely get fucked over one day.
Oh no. How
That
does
really
that go across you like getting insurance, like the store and everything in it? Like how does that work?
It's very expensive. Like I haven't dug into it, but it is. I know it's very expensive. So it's like especially because they like keep raising it. So after a while, it's not even worth it.
Yeah, being in Florida, everything has like a higher premium, and I assume the way they do it is they basically take the value of your entire inventory and create your insurance rate based off of that. So the more inventory you have, the higher insurance rate you're going to have to pay. And being in Florida, where it's like a hurricane risk, and we're somewhat close, we're like right next to the coast, so it's like a hurricane risk for us being here, Even for homes, like insurance companies are like leaving Florida, just like how it's going on in California right now. Any place it's like at risk of like natural disasters, they're like basically insurance companies are just pulling out. And now a lot of it's like government like subsidized, and it's a mess. It's especially for like people who live on the water. Their insurance rates are like 20 grand a year, like annually.
Oh.
Yeah.
Living
But I
on
mean,
the
they live
water
on the water. They have like a $3 million home, so
Yeah,
Let's
that's,
say.
A chump change then.
that's an idea for people who
For
don't
some of them
already
it
live in
is.
Florida.
yeah. But I mean, all the California fires going on, like all these insurance companies pulled out like right before all the fires happened, and I guess it's such a high risk, and everybody was aware of the risk that the insurance is like, yeah, no, we're not going to pay this one out. So they were like, we're getting out of here.
Yeah.
So
That doesn't even
Yeah.
seem like legal.
It is legal. It's just
It's
really
legal.
shitty to do.
it's a private company. They can choose where to do business. The part where the government gets involved, especially in California, they put caps on how much they can charge for insurance.
Mhm.
So since they were capped off on the insurance rate, they were like, well, it's not going to be worth it for us, especially when everything's at risk of burning down. We're going to leave. Because otherwise, they would have raised everybody's insurance rates.
Yeah.
But since they couldn't legally do that, they're like, well, we're going to pull out. But I mean, I don't know. These insurance companies make so many friggin' billions of dollars, and they don't ever want to pay anybody out. You have to fight them tooth and nail to get any money from them.
Yeah.
You know? Oh, man. I hate insurance companies. Friggin' Luigi was onto something.
Oh. Now, Russell, would you consider yourself a CEO of this business, or?
Go get the hoodie.
No, please.
How close do you live to a McDonald's?
What did you do to this thing? But how did you break this?
It's legit now.
Have you guys seen the Luigi meme where it's literally like it's a picture of Luigi holding a gun and there's a friggin' like bullet bill flying out of it towards the guy? Oh my god. It's so bad, but it's so good.
Oh no.
Oh, I love it.
Jesus.
We like dark humor here.
Yeah.
There's plenty. There's
Yeah.
plenty in this.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
What's the worst meme that you guys have in your photo library?
Not on
Community
Twitch.
Send it in the chat. Send it in the chat.
Send it in the chat.
I don't know if I have it saved. I just see
See,
things. So I'm like, oh, that's funny, but
I just have like a bunch of like animal shit. Honestly, that's all I do.
I have a good mix of that, but I also have some.
He has some crazy stuff on his thing. To send on like out of nowhere, like I literally have like different memes that just say, "Please delete that."
I have sometimes, especially if I'm like put into a new group chat to test the waters, I'll just like gradually send like worse and worse like memes that I have in my phone just to like see what the vibe is in the chat. And once people are like, "Yo, dude, delete that," I'm like, okay, so that's where we stand on the memes. Got it.
Wow.
But some of it, I like some of my like friends that also have unhinged sensitive humor. It's it's free game in those chats.
do I have anything on my PC? I mean, I don't have anything like.
I can tell you the worst one that we have as a community.
Ooh. Oh, like and for like your YouTuber group.
That and the server and Twitch chat and all that.
I feel like it's some kind of like BL like kind of thing. Like, is it BL?
It's
no.
Oh, it's
right. I want to see this.
Let me see. I want to see if I can find the exact quote. It's something that Nim here said. That kind of symbol.
No.
Where is it? Where's our quotes channel? I can't find it. I can never find the quotes channel. There it is. Okay. Yes. Okay. So our lovely Nim here said, one of these days, like way back in like July, and I quote, "Shove it up your boy hole."
Ooh,
and that therefore spiraled into she has like candles. She partners with a company that makes candles.
Otaku Sense?
No, it's Q-andle, or I don't know how you actually say it.
I think it's just candle, but spelled with a Q instead of C.
They work with like smaller VTubers and stuff like that, and do that. We really tried to get her to name it
Boy Hole.
Boy Hole Center.
Yeah.
It was like
100%. Please do that.
I wanted to, but it's called, as he said, candle, but like with a Q. And I know there's more unhinged like scent names. For example, one was literally along the lines of like titty milk latte or something like that. Like straight up like it's like titty milk latte. Like I'm not even kidding. Like there's something called the
yeah. We tried to get her to name it because it like strawberry vanilla, like, you know, like kind of like a strawberry shortcake type scent. So we tried to get her to get it named what was it? Strawberry creamed boy hole or something like that. Or freshly creamed boy hole. And
Yo, can y'all link that when you get that made?
Oh my god. No, we just chose a basic name
she
for
cowered out of
it.
it and said Angel
Oh.
Shortcake, but
I didn't want it
Come
to maybe
on.
bite me in the ass later
I
on.
said
I was like,
if she ever gets a Gamer Subs flavor, it's going to be Boyhole.
yeah, gamer
Yes.
subs absolutely, but for
'Cause
now,
they already have titty milk. They have all that kind of shit.
I love that. That's the kind of shit that sells. People love that stuff.
Yeah.
You got to know your fan base, and I feel like most of the people into that kind of stuff are also pretty unhinged, and they want some nasty shit like that.
Yeah.
And,
yeah.
and I understand it fully. He's got. Did he tell you about the otaku sense that he carries?
I saw it on the website when we were checking it out. When we heard
Yeah.
about this.
He's got a lot of really cool candles in here and a lot of really good scents. There's one of my personal favorites that he has right now is L from Death Note. It literally smells like strawberry shortcake. Oh man, that's a good one.
I
I
was,
love smelling men.
yeah.
Oh, what's
Yes,
y'all
God.
favorite candle scent? I did want to ask that earlier.
Mine. No.
So probably.
Yeah, boyhole. Yeah, definitely. It's called. So I chose the name Angel Shortcake for it. I didn't want to do that yet, but it is it's a marshmallow strawberry shortcake, and it's
that's
so
really good.
good.
It is
I
very,
do really
very
like-
sweet.
It is
Yeah,
very
I
sweet.
think
I like
honestly,
sweet
I like wood smells like.
Ooh, like masculine, woody scents. Sandalwood and whiskey barrel.
Yep.
Yeah, I like those kinds of scents.
There's a good one that I actually really liked. It was a small candle shop. They had a tobacco flavor or a tobacco scented one. Like, like pipe tobacco?
Mhm.
How it has like a really sweet smell to it. It was very good.
Here, I'll send that link for the candle thing if you just want to
I
look at it.
I
right?
don't do a whole lot of candles. I have like one of those wax melts things.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some of my favorites have been more along the lines of like not like vanilla marshmallow sweet, but they're more like fruit punch kind of sweet where it has that kind of
Fruity,
like-
sweet smells.
yeah, kind of like that.
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
you're so fruity.
Yeah, he's got some. There's one, a bleach one. What was her name? Who was the girl from Orihime? Hers is glazed donuts. That shit's friggin' good.
I'm sorry, they added a gingerbread man candle. There's a new one every time I look at this website.
Yeah, for the
Gingerbread
holidays.
man?
There's a little gingerbread man candle now.
I love it.
I'll
Are y'all
say
gonna get custom scents too?
I don't know what scent I would
maybe?
have.
They
Maybe
should.
if
Yeah,
I can
I-
think of a good one.
I think you should both have some and make it very unhinged.
I'll do the boy hole one.
Yeah, like Catboy piss scent or something like that.
Boy hole.
Litter box.
Yeah. Yeah, Catboy litter box. Ooh, that's good.
Charlie's litter box.
If you don't do it, I will. Okay.
That means I have to
I
approach
love
the company and be like, hey, can we do litter
Here's my
box?
idea.
Some may
there's-
call this idea crazy. I call it an
Honestly-
opportunity.
It'll sell, especially if you have the clientele. They'll eat that up. Not literally, but figuratively.
Well, maybe literally.
Someone's got to be into it.
Hey, kitty,
There's a
literally.
few freaks in chat that
I need to recalibrate this damn model. Hold on.
Okay, and what about you? What would your candle name be? Cloud.
Pug?
Oh, yes, Cloud. What would your candle scent be?
I don't know, man. I just like I said, it'd probably be something like
Oh, I have a really good thing that I think I know he's trying to describe. You know the scent like black ice?
Yes, like the car air fresheners.
Something. I feel like he'd like one of those scents or something similar to that.
I like
Black ice.
manly scents.
So Otaku Sense actually has some like really good like masculine scent stuff. They have actually have a candle for Gyome from Demon Slayer, the Stone Hashira. His is really good. They also make cologne, and they have one for Aki from Chainsaw Man. And Aki is very good. They make a candle and a cologne scent, and that one is awesome. That's probably one of my favorites in terms of like the masculine scents.
Oh.
Definitely check it out or order it or something. Or yeah, Russell has the Aki candles here. You can just order on his website, you know, if you ever want to try it out. Now, as far as Russell, if you had your own store candle scent, what would yours be?
Side alley piss.
Ooh. Yeah, like that's like when I used to walk through Seattle, like me and my friends would go out and hit the city and bar hop and stuff. The smell of piss was overwhelming, like everywhere you went. That and weed.
I think
Oh,
that's
yeah.
also like if you know, since my character's name is Neko-chan, we could just cat bathwater, you know, her bathwater.
Ooh, cat girl bathwater. Yeah.
Oh, dude, there you go.
Yes, love it, love it. Okay, write that down. But yeah, I would say like if you guys ever do go to Seattle, back on that topic, there's a very the population is very strange, but more so like the homeless people. I saw some crazy homeless people when I was out in Seattle. Like there was this one person who didn't have a nose, and so it was just like they looked like Voldemort kind of. It was just like two like slits where their nose was supposed to be, and they came up to my buddy and like hissed at him, and it was terrifying. Yeah, it was. They literally like got up in his face and hissed at him as we were walking by, and I was on the verge of tears. But there was another guy, and I was like walking by. He scared me because I thought he was gonna like try to grope me or something. He's like, as I'm walking by him, he's like looking at me, like licking his lips and shit, and he's like pretending like he's gonna like spank me as I'm walking by, and I'm like, dude. I had to like go to the other side of the road. I was like, I'm not gonna walk by this guy because I'm gonna get attacked by this man.
That is wild.
Yeah, there's some scary people. Oh, but there are also some really cool homeless people in Seattle too. There is this one guy. He like plays football with everybody in like the downtown area. He has like a mullet and a mustache. Super cool guy. And like you'll be walking by and he'll be like, "Go bomb!" And he'll have a football and he'll just throw it at you across the friggin' town square. It's pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie. He's got a friggin' cannon on him too. He throws that ball like no other.
Dang. Someone sign him up.
Sign that man up. Yes. Oh my gosh, I love it. Do you guys have any cool experiences in the cities that you've visited?
I tend to actually stay away from the city.
I haven't really been to many cities. I just know, is that like thing on the desk, like the blue thing? Is that jellyfish inside of that? Because if so, I'm gonna have a conniption.
Yeah.
It is.
This man is irrationally afraid of jellyfish.
Yeah, it's funny. He got it as like a decoration for the store, like when they first opened, and so many people were asking for them that he ended up having to like get some to stock in the store.
Dang.
You got kids coming in.
Oh yeah, tone it down a notch. We got kids.
Okay.
Hello, everyone. I love how I'm telling them to tone it down, but I'm the one that needs to tone it down.
Yeah.
Who's the real problem here? Hold on.
Am I the problem?
No.
You're right, it's Charlie. Get him out.
It's fair.
Russell, it's your turn. You know, Mike.
I gotta go PG, man. I don't want to say anything anymore.
So what's your guys' favorite color?
Ooh, teal or like what? Something along those lines.
Yeah.
Teal.
Mm-hmm.
Two teal
I would
enjoyers.
say mine's like a blue, like a light blue.
Mine's more like, I'm sure like a dark turquoise or a light turquoise, but around that area.
Yes.
Color of Nim's pink hair is my favorite.
Contrary to my
Mhm.
contrary to my color scheme, I think my favorite purple. Oh wow! My favorite color is purple, like a royal purple.
Mm.
I thought you were about to say, yeah, contrary to my VTuber, I actually hate red.
You know what?
Red's
You know
my
what
least
color?
favorite color.
You know what color combo I hate is black and red. Any VTuber that uses a black and red color scheme can might as well get off the platform.
Cancel them.
You need like an RGB toggle for your glowy
If
parts.
you pay for an
Oh, that'd be
RGB
cool.
toggle, I will use it, but I don't think I'm
See,
gonna spend the money for that.
If you can get it for that $7 I sent you earlier, then go for it.
Your $7 is going straight to GTA, my guy. I'm not gonna be lying.
Well,
It's coming out soon. When is it supposed to come out?
This
They
year,
say
actually.
that.
I saw
And
like
it's-
a leak. I saw something that said March, but I doubt it because they'd be promoting it a lot more right now. If it was March.
That's true.
You'd be surprised.
It's modeled off of South Florida, right?
Yeah, it's Miami.
Miami.
And it goes up to like Okeechobee too, doesn't it? Dude, that's sick. I can't wait for it. Yeah, it passes through like Stewart. Yeah, I
You
thought
gonna
that
get
was
some Stewart rep in GTA.
no.
Tell Rockstar put Neko Alley anime into GTA.
I agree.
Imagine
I'll sign that
Dude, that'd
petition
be
right
sick.
now.
you could be in otaku inside of Grand Theft Auto, and you could spend all your money on figures in the game if you don't have money IRL.
Exactly.
Yeah,
If that
I love
happens,
it.
the first thing I'm gonna do is blow it up.
Oh,
Yo, yeah. Can there be like building destruction physics where I can just ram my car through the window?
that's why GTA 6 is taking so long. It's fully destructible.
Counter.
It's got like tear down levels of destructibility.
My PC would
Guys.
explode.
My PC does explode at tear down.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I would honestly pay very good money for that feature. Not gonna lie.
It's just for all the
The kids are gone. We can be
Oh, thank
bad
fuck. Okay.
I've been saving this for the past 5 minutes. Fuck you, Charlie. God.
Fuck you, Cloud.
you're like sitting there sweating, you're like holding your fists, like I can't do it.
I haven't said it to him in a while.
No. So, okay. I never used to be or like swear so much until I met Cloud because his vocabulary is just word after word. Fuck. And I'm like, what?
I grew up in an Italian family that is from Boston, so
Boston.
Boston.
it,
Yeah.
I didn't. I was like kind of cursing, and then it just combination.
I
of
ruined
being Cloud
everybody.
and then also online games that piss me off.
Mm-hmm.
That I'm forced to play 24/7. Yeah,
Which game pissed you off the most?
Overwatch.
Oh yeah. We haven't played in a long time, and I love Overwatch, but yeah, every time I get on there, I'm always put with freaking bots.
They
Yes.
were both like yelling at the top of our lungs.
Oh my god. Yeah.
I
Oh,
loved Overwatch.
Yeah, I
Dude.
loved it.
And people who have no business playing these roles, getting these roles, and I'm like, dude, you are playing Moira and you have 1,500 heals. What the hell are you doing?
No, literally.
That's why I relinquish and just do a support main because I'm like,
Yes.
I gotta keep my team alive. I gotta.
Literally, like if me and him weren't healers and we switched, we would just have trash healers, and then
Yeah.
vice versa. If me and him are just playing and we don't have like a whole team, like it's like the tank is just running in the entire time, just like Jesus, and then the tank will run in and be like, "Why aren't you healing me?"
Where are my heals, bro?
That's
I'm
exactly why I play
Dante.
support.
That's what we're going through with on Marvel Rivals right now because it doesn't have roll queue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I want to play a DPS one game in my goddamn life.
Oh, you have 5 others?
Yep, we got 4 other
Hey.
DPS in the game. Like I
Hey,
want to play.
listen,
tank.
man. Your two roles in this friendship is to pick up the spike in Valorant and play support. Okay,
Please.
Yeah, no.
and sit on the
swear.
payload.
I have not
get that.
played. yeah, I've only played Overwatch, but not Marvel Rivals or Valorant, which I've wanted to try both of them. But Marvel Rivals is literally just like all like Marvel superheroes and stuff, right? But
Yeah,
in like
it's
Overwatch format.
it's Overwatch
Pretty
but
much.
with Marvel superheroes and like different abilities and all that.
Mm-hmm.
I have a hard time getting into like the Marvel style like DC games. I don't know. It's never been like a big thing.
Me too, but I
for me.
promise you, I thought I would hate Marvel. Like when the beta came
She-
out, they were like, "Oh, like we're gonna play it." And I was like, "No," and I gave it a
she
try, and now I
is
actually
so
like it. I promise you, if you give it a shot,
Well, you just see hot women and you're like, ooh.
Yeah,
Oh,
Nim, the
okay.
entire time leading up to like when it was releasing, I was like, Nim, you gotta play at least one game just to see. I want you to play at least one game. And she played one game, and that turned into 5,000. So,
Oh yeah, okay.
and now she gets MVP every game as Psylocke.
I was gonna say I
and
get
we just
yelled
have-
at if I play Psylocke because I always end up getting like MVP or like
She
play the
goes
game
like 40
essentially.
and 2. Here's a fact
Skill
about
issue.
this group, okay? Here's a fact. No matter how good Charlie and I are at a game, when Teddy doesn't play it, or when Nim doesn't play it, when she starts playing it, she will surpass us in less than 48 hours.
Yep.
She
Easily.
is just better than us in general.
Lies.
It's the wiring, man.
Name one game. Name one game we're better at that you haven't
Siege.
surpassed us in. You don't play it. If you played it, you would.
Yeah, and when you did play it religiously with us, you were
Yeah,
better than us.
I still only think I've only won, even when you like took a break from it for a while and came back recently. I only won 1v1 against you, and that was the game that you came back on after like a year.
Yeah,
No.
you destroyed me in 1v1s, both of you did.
She first time playing Siege in like over a year. I wiped the floor with her. Second game right after that, never saw the light of life again.
I tried to get your playstyle. Once you knew your playstyle, it was over, dude.
I
Hey,
was gonna
maybe
say
him is just like taking Adderall and you don't know it, and she's just friggin' locked in.
Adderall.
She's just locked in when she's playing.
I need
She's
Adderall,
on
bro.
PEDs, okay?
So what is it? What is it like in Minecraft? She like gets into a new server. She's like, "Yeah, guys, I already beat the Ender Dragon."
No, that's I feel like it's normally me. I'm always
That's
the one. Like, 'cause
Cloud.
in our server, I'm the only one right now in full diamond armor, full enchanted,
Yeah.
like all my gear. And
Yeah, she'll be building a house, I'll be in the caves somewhere or fishing, and then Cloud will be in the nether
I'll be in
or
the
end.
caves.
That's literally when we play, like, I'm just like off doing like the most like basic friggin' like, you know, breaking some blocks, just having fun, maybe going to the nether, trying to get some ancient materials, and I'll come over to Russell's friggin' dungeon / castle. I always feel bad for his villagers because they are kept in the worst conditions. It's a straight up friggin' slave labor camp every time I go in there. And I just feel it's so bad. It's like a friggin' what is it? It's like a friggin' it's like a sheen factory, you know?
Oh my god.
It's so bad. Yeah, it's a Timu factory, and like he's got like the most like advanced like contraptions going on, you know. And in a way, I do envy him when I go over there. And don't get me wrong, he's got great designs. It's just the application is questionable at best.
Just slightly unethical.
No, he literally like they like when we were in the spawn area, they went to like one area, like him and Emily, and I was like, well, I'm gonna go over here, and it was like probably like 2 days that he just never saw like what I was building, and then he finally came and it rendered in, and he was like, what the fuck is that Bowser Castle?
Yeah, that Bowser Castle. He's got like lava pouring off the sides of it. Friggin' looks like Mordor when I come up to it. I'm like, what the hell? It's always a fun time.
When I played on his server like years ago, yeah, the place that I had, I put like metal bars with like a fence surrounding the whole area.
Yeah.
And then I got to a point where like he was still kind of starting out, and I was like, "All right, man, we're gonna fight the wither."
Oh my god.
So we're like, "Hey, man, I'm gonna fight the wither," and he's like, "You sure you can do this?" I'm like, "Yeah, no, I'm
Yeah, I
good.
got it, bro."
I'm locked in for this." And then
I'm still thinking about it.
I put it like, not too far. I put it like maybe, a good like
10 blocks away. Good 10 blocks away.
And I was like, "All right, you ready?" And he's like, "No, I'm not." So I summoned it, and it completely destroyed me. And then it was so close to the house that it started moving over, and I was like, "Jake, put on cheats. We have to put on cheats."
I had to put the game in friggin' sandbox mode for this guy. And I'm like, well, there goes all the achievements, you friggin' turd. I told you not to, and what did you do? You did it. He's like, please help me. And there's like a friggin' 1,000 block hole in the ground where he used to be. And I'm like, dude, come on, man. I'm just trying to live happily over here. I'm trying to friggin' farm some cows. Not to mention, you go over to his house, he's got 30 cows packed into a 4x4 friggin' box. Yeah.
That's so funny.
He's just like, you guys don't understand efficiency. I'm more efficient with my space. And I'm like, dude, you have a friggin', oh my god. Yeah, I felt so bad for him. And then if you get close to it, your whole game starts friggin' glitching because it can't handle the friggin' 6 terabytes of friggin' data that these 100 million cows are putting out.
I'll have just a little tiny pit, and I'll get chickens, and I'll just be constantly throwing eggs and
That's what we do
Yeah.
too.
They're all inbred to shit. They friggin' got 6 eyes, friggin' 8 legs. Yeah, it's terrible.
Out here currently has a chicken locked in a glass cage on top of a hopper, and a sign that says "This is an egg farm" or some shit.
No, yeah, no. I have. It's in the wall, right? So it's a chest. It's a chest with a hopper that goes into it, and on top of the hopper is a chicken, and there's a sign next to it that says "He makes me eggs." Eggs.
That's his only role. Does he have an actual name, or do you just call him Egg Maker?
I don't think I think I named him something stupid just to make sure he didn't despawn.
Wow, poor guy. Poor chicken.
If you he's on a carpet. It's a nice area. He's got a nice
He's on a carpet in a 1x1 block.
He's got 1 block free range.
No, it's just 1 block. He's just in a cell, but
Yeah,
there's
it's
a nice
also
light of him.
vacuum sealed.
It's vacuum sealed. There's no,
You know?
Imagine
He has a
the difference
window.
instead of free range chickens, it's just abused chickens. It's just eggs
And
from
he
really abused chickens.
Yeah, it's an ASPCA commercial when you go into his fucking.
Hey, all I'm saying is I've gotten a job offer from PETA. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So I think I'm moving up in the world.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah, we're gonna get PETA in his friggin' Minecraft server, finding the shit out of him. He's
I've
he's
done-
getting handcuffed virtually.
Even worse ethically thing, where it's the same kind of setup, but instead of putting the eggs in a chest, it puts it in a dispenser that shoots them out so that they're baby chickens, and then there's lava just above them so that when they grow up they get burnt and they get chicken.
They get turned into cooked chicken.
Yep,
Oh, that's
Awful.
friggin'. I mean, it's not ethical, but it's smart.
it works.
It's not ethical,
I
but
got
it's smart.
eggs and I got burnt cooked chicken, so I'm happy.
Hey, you know what? I mean,
Whatever makes you happy.
yeah, well, at the expense of the chickens, but it's all good. Whatever.
See,
I
they
wonder
do
if
that. But I just run around with
Ooh,
a sword with fire on it, and then I just go around killing things. It's just cooked. There you go.
That's also and you know what? That I would say that's more ethical because at least they have a chance.
Exactly.
These guys don't even have. This is like some Promised Neverland shit. They raise them till they're of age and they're a little bit meatier, and then they friggin' kill them. Oh, actually, you know what? Never mind that. I'm not spoiling that for you guys. Sorry. Didn't
Oh,
mean
I've
it.
already seen it.
Oh, well, I'm talking about chat. I apologize, chat. That don't pay attention to what I said.
Just don't watch season 2.
Yeah, season 2 is a wash. Don't even bother with that.
Ass.
You know what was a great addition to Minecraft that I really enjoyed was the axolotls. That was probably one of my favorite things they put into it.
I spent way too long trying to get one of the rare blue ones.
We still got
I never got
robbed,
one.
dude. The Moo Bloom.
Dude, I friggin' lost my
Copper
axolotl.
golem.
I had axolotls like in their buckets or whatever in my inventory, and I was trying to swim to the surface because I had to like dive down to get them. And it was like this giant intricate cave system. And then I died trying to come back up, and I spent hours trying to find my my loot that I dropped, never to be found again.
Oh no.
That was a sad day in Minecraft world. I don't like to talk about it too much. You know what'd be really cool though? Is to have a pet axolotl. I think you guys should get axolotls in the store.
I had one. I got an axolotl at one point.
A real one?
Yeah.
What?
I rescued him from Petco.
Oh.
They had him at Petco?
Well, they accidentally ordered him, and he had fin rot. And when I tried to cure the fin rot, it just like simply never went away because he was so fucking inbred. And so he ended up passing away from the fin rot. But I tried to
axolotls are like very like tricky, like
I was doing like baths daily.
yeah,
No.
very high maintenance.
It was like specially formulated.
Oh.
You take them out of their tanks and put them in a new bath.
I just imagine him with a little like shower cap on.
Yeah.
Just put him in.
Haku from
Yeah.
Way.
Oh. Yo.
Yeah, we went to there's a local like fishing there's a local like aquarium place that we went to. It's in a really weird spot, and there's like a bunch of signs when you go on. It says like don't record, can't take pictures. And we're like, oh okay. Like we were walking around and we were looking at some of them, and I'm pretty sure there was an axolotl. I'm pretty sure it was dead.
It was 100%.
Like it was
Aw.
there was definitely a bunch of dead fish, and I was like, well, that's probably why they don't want to record, because half their things are dying.
Yeah. Oh, I guess I won't ask. So you don't.
Yeah, I don't want to say.
We don't name drop here. We
Damn.
listen and we don't judge.
Neko Alley Anime? Is that what you're gonna say? They were torturing the fitness.
The weird thing that's like, I guess kind of cool is they service like other aquariums in the area, because they service the aquarium that they like little thing that they have at the Takeover bar a couple doors down, and they have an ambulance that has like an actual retired ambulance that they bring all their stuff around. I guess that's kind of
Interesting.
So when can we expect to see an axolotl in the store?
The second that you pay for the tank.
All right, chat. Let's get the donations up to.
Yo. Who on earth said you were
Okay, whatever a 20-gallon tank costs, let's bump up those numbers to.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh, the revenue of today's stream is going to be split 50-50, right?
Oh,
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
50-50 between
Between Twitch and her, yeah.
no, between Twitch and her, it's gonna be about 95-5.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I can work with it. Man, putting all the financial responsibility on me for the friggin' axolotls.
Yeah, because it's a lot of work, dude.
I mean, it'd be worth it though. Think about how many people would come to see them.
It'd be a whole attraction on its own.
It would.
Yeah.
It 100% would.
Maybe one day.
That'd be cool.
You
People
could
would
give
like that.
you could give the character too, like the mascot, like an axolotl pet.
Oh yeah.
To give some background, growing up and in high school, I professionally took care of tanks and like went to a marine oceanographic high school and everything.
Oh dang.
What the heck?
That's cool. My
Oh.
dad used to have a 175-gallon fish tank at our old house, and he like built like a whole room for it where it was like framed in the wall like a flat screen TV, and we set up a couch in front of it, and it was like a saltwater coral reef tank. That was pretty cool. But it was so much work to take care of. Oh my god, the constant water changes and making sure all the levels were good in the water and feeding them every day. But it was fun.
Yeah.
Definitely. I wouldn't mind having like a small reef tank, like a little tiny like 5-gallon cube or something. That'd be really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you have what do you?
I have a 5-gallon at home.
Oh,
It's just nothing's in it right now. It's just basically just water filtering.
we could put axolotl.
Now we need at least.
Damn it!
I'll just start a GoFundMe.
Well, you know, so we're good.
That I used for my club was a 2-gallon tank, and that was exclusively for 3 hours a day.
Oh, poor little guy. Poor little fella.
Not the poor
Have you
little
guys
fella.
watched any of those videos for the "We Listen and We Don't Judge"? By the way,
A little bit.
I saw
I've seen a
Some of them
couple.
are so bad. I've seen like it'd be like this dude and his girlfriend, and it would just keep getting worse and worse. The shit that they would say.
Yeah.
It ended with the girl being like, when we took a break, me and my ex made a video on OnlyFans, and I still make money off of it. And the dude was just like, I was like, yo, that's friggin' tough, man. I don't know.
That's awful.
Alright, we listen, we don't judge.
We
Neko
listen,
Alley edition.
We listen and we judge a little.
Just a smidge.
We listen and we don't judge. Neko Alley go. We will just sit and watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See,
We
we'll
will
see how far
judge
it goes.
silently.
No, we don't judge. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I am getting pretty hungry, but do you have any last-minute questions for me? And us? Any burning
Now I want to
questions?
ask if you plan on if you would do swords. I want to buy swords.
I don't know. I can't find anyone for that, honestly, to do swords. There's a place in the mall that's near us that does swords already.
You could 3D print them.
I could, but that would take forever.
Yeah.
I would think so.
That'd probably take a lot of money too, right?
A lot of filament.
Yeah.
No,
I mean, it depends on the details.
It mainly just take time though, because filament, for what it prints, isn't the most expensive thing in the world, depending upon the type. It's just it takes 10 billion years for a single thing to happen with it.
Yeah.
I do like the sword idea though. Definitely something to put in the back pocket.
Yeah.
I also say the 18 plus restricted corner. I'm not gonna lie, I would look.
At some point.
At some
I'm
point.
experimenting with like different mangas. Like I just ordered another manga that I feel like it's like it's on the verge of. I don't even know. I've never even read it or heard of it, but I know they're coming out with an anime of it. It's called Dark Yandere Elf, something like that.
I think I've heard of it. I think I've seen
And,
like a TikTok be like, you gotta get this manga. And I'm like, no.
I don't know.
Be that way.
Don't be a prude.
Yeah, don't be a prude.
Also, if
You're right,
anyone in the chat has questions that you want to ask, you can also type it in case you want.
Yep.
No, we don't sell butt plugs, unfortunately.
That's a whole untapped market.
That was
I
my
know that
next
question was going to come up.
That was
So I
my
wanted
next
to-
question. All right, what about nipple tassels?
Ooh.
No, you know, I should have a partnership. You ever hear of Bad Dragon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, we're reinforcing this 18 up corner more and more the more we talk.
One of my coworkers at work has a Bad Dragon sticker on the back of their car, and I'm like,
Oh,
I'm like,
man.
that is a wild thing to have on the back of your car. But then again, not a lot of people are gonna know about it.
have you
So-
guys seen the freaking the inseminator one? It like lays eggs in you.
Oh,
Oh, the ovipositor.
Yeah, that thing.
yeah.
Oh, I love how you guys knew exactly what I was talking about.
They have one of those. They had it at like Spencer's or some shit when we went. There was one of those. They had like a whole like monster section.
Yeah. It's
Yeah, and
freaking
it's like-
crazy what they got.
It's wild. I'm like, oh, how would that work?
Have you seen the friggin' the colon snake?
Oh god.
I
It's
can
literally like,
imagine what it is.
you know, like a pull start on a lawnmower, how you have like a T handle, and then it's like a friggin' like they have like different lengths too. There's like an ultra long one. I forget. It's like 4 feet or something like that. That's friggin', and it's got like a snake head on it, and yeah, you do things with it.
That sounds
Oh,
like a
boy.
Beyblade.
Yeah, someone says like a Beyblade. Honestly, that's a good idea. We'll have to try that.
Rui asked, "What about Monster Redacted?"
We
Did you
just
catch-
Monster
yeah.
Redacted.
I feel like that
Go
was
to
implied
Spencer's
with the.
for that.
I feel like that was
Yeah.
implied with the Bad Dragon conversation.
Go to Bad Dragon or Spencer's. They have that.
Yeah.
Well, this isn't a sponsored video, so we'll have to
Go to
get the
Deep.
sponsor you guys. That'd be a great idea.
Yeah, if Spencer's want to sponsor us, I'd be down.
Yeah,
Bad Dragon. You
yeah,
got
Bad Dragon.
Bad Dragon.
And y'all could get your own friggin' palaces made.
Yeah, that's what
How
we.
cool would
That's
that be?
that's where the boy hole comes in.
That's my point hole. Yeah.
No, that
Yeah.
sounds bad.
I'm emailing them as we speak.
We need to make our own marketing firm, and we can just like spitball ideas at each other like this, you know. And I think we could get really far doing that.
Literally, someone said, "Do you know what an oni hole is?"
What?
I know what. I know
Just a
what.
flashlight,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. It's literally.
I know what an
it's
yeah.
And
Oh.
apparently you can customize them, and someone's like, "You should make one for your character and customize it. Like you could change the colors and everything." I was like,
You could
"No."
put like you could put like cat ears on it and shit. It'd be friggin' dope, dude.
No.
Make it your color scheme.
No.
someone's definitely gonna steal. Like, also, I have my cardboard cutout up here. I always joke, but someone's definitely gonna like steal her one day and just run out the door with her. Like, I can see it happening.
Damn.
Dude, that's so cool though. Having like a full body like a cutout
Neko
like that.
boy hole.
Yeah, Neko boy hole.
Like
Dude,
Charlie owns a store.
we're talking another untapped market that really is not being utilized.
Dude, that would make Charlie come here. He would want to come here.
Yeah.
Charlie, you got a job.
We could sell them in the store, you know, do like a 50-50 commission, you know, sell little cat boy holes to people.
Yeah.
The fact that you said little makes it even worse.
Little tight cat boy holes.
Oh my god.
It's even worse.
Oh yeah,
Jesus.
what if like that's a good idea. Like Dongle, like what Dongle said. What if you do like boob mouse pads and like men chest mouse pads and stuff like that?
I can't.
Get a cloud ass mouse pad.
Dude,
Yes,
I'd be down.
just on his cheeks. Oh my! It's just him looking over his shoulder.
Yeah, I'd buy that.
Yes, 100%.
I bet you that I would consider that if I can find a place, but also it's hard to find like wholesale prices for like a lot of that stuff. Like you have to find the right person.
Well, what you do is you just friggin' reach out to China and be like, "Hey, this is what I'm looking for. Here's the imagery. Put it together, and dude, you got
Send
your own
them a
product."
bunch of pictures of ashes, and I'm like,
This is the profile I'm looking for.
Hand it
Notice
over.
there's a little cellulite in there. Can you just put a little bit of cellulite on that? I need to walk away, dude.
Crazy.
This is why I have to keep him out of the server that I have for forever. For my personal, for the server that I got going on, that's why he's. I'm so worried he's gonna say the most unhinged shit to someone, and it's just someone's gonna be like, "Who the fuck is this guy?"
Oh, that's Cloud and Charlie. These two.
What the fuck
That's you when you get tired, motherfucker. What
Oh
do you
yeah,
mean?
you're right. Never mind. I don't think I have any other questions though.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you guys coming out.
Thank
Yeah,
you
thank you.
so much.
Yeah,
oh my
fun.
goodness.
It was really
Sorry
fun.
for the unhinged stuff that we talked about. Hopefully, it wouldn't scar you.
That's no different than
That's
what we
okay.
talk about on stream. It's fine.
Yeah, I can
um,
tell. I can tell.
question: would you ever take VTubers again? Question mark. For things like this.
Like a part 2?
Maybe.
Like you guys come. Are you insinuating you want to do it again?
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah.
Sometime in the future.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh my
No, I
goodness.
think you guys are awesome. So yeah, I think for sure.
Thank you.
I've dropped my slinky about 90 times during the stream.
And then hopefully, I am really kicking around the idea now. I was just talking to Ricky about is like possibly at some point making. I've been really thinking about rigging my character and doing something with it. So
You
Hopefully that has-
should.
Dude, I I think that'd be super cool if you do it like Opera GX style, where you have like obviously finding someone to do the VTubing might be a little like wild, but
Yeah. The only thing I can think of, unless I do it myself, and I do like a voice changer. That's the only thing I can think. Like I know a lot of people do it.
I think you would be fine if you just did, like you could do it yourself and just be like, well, this is just the mascot of the store. I don't think you need a voice changer.
There's one guy that I found out about that he is a girl porcelain doll.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know him.
Yeah.
Zentreya, I'm pretty sure is a Texan dude. So like
That's what people think.
What?
Because what she uses voice changer, and then it's back to
Just to text to voice again.
yeah.
I think it's like at least it's like I think they are like biologically male because they said they were like, yeah, I have like I'm a Texan, I'm a guy with like a Texan accent or something like that. I feel like I've seen that tweet somewhere before, but I could be totally talking to my ass. I don't want to make assumptions. Because Zen's model is so fucking good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I follow someone named Oathmeal too. That's I believe a guy that uses a female model. Either way.
Well, next time, I hope you have legs. Next time maybe.
I hope.
Invest.
If or when we come for this again, I will hopefully have legs.
Mm-hmm.
See, it'd be cool to have like a trivia night. I think that would be a fun idea.
The trivia night?
A trivia night? Oh, I am so fucking bad at trivia, but I would do it.
See, everybody and their mom always says, "I'm so good at trivia. I know so many random useless facts." You're the one person that says, "I suck at trivia." So
If it's on very hyper specific like things, I can do it. Like if it's like Star Wars, yeah. If it's like general trivia,
I mean,
fuck no.
It's an anime store, so I'd
somebody
have
said
to
anime
assume.
trivia. That's a good idea.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'd have to assume it would be like themed. Like if it was gonna be themed,
If it's
it would be,
something
like,
I've seen, yeah.
What is the show where Titans attack?
And then like
My hero.
I don't know who
Demon
would
Slayer.
be. You could have like your person asking your questions, and however you want to make up the actual questions, you could have like your fan base make the questions, and create categories or whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
I think that'd be kind of cool. How many back shots is that back? No, that's not. Oh, how many cum shots are in SAO? I think that's what I meant to say.
Ass.
No.
Ass shots.
Shots.
Ass
Okay,
shots.
my bad.
How many cum shots?
Please, zero.
Well, listen, if they didn't friggin'
No, it's censored on there.
Oh, okay. If it wasn't censored, it would have been way less bad.
For some reason on the phone, it's the same account. On the phone, it's censoring it, and on there, it's not censoring it.
Oh, interesting.
But it's censoring LMFAO. Like so,
Oh.
sometimes LMFAO it's censored. But
It might be a
Yeah, so
thing.
that's my
If
bad.
you go to your settings on the phone and go to Twitch, it might be like a profanity thing in the actual settings. But
Mhm.
Yeah, we could avoid this the next. But yeah, that's also a good question. I think even the most like unhinged questions would be a great addition to the
how
trivia
many
night.
back shots can All Might take?
Oh, that's
All of them.
well, that depends. Is he in his
Dude,
weak form or strong form?
yeah, that's. I don't even know how you would gauge that. Like, what would you use as a reference?
What's the scale?
Yeah, how would you scale that? Yeah.
United States of Smash is a whole other thing now.
Yeah, we're over here doing friggin' trigonometry to find out how many back shots.
That's
friggin'
another
All
good one.
Might can take.
How many back shots from All Might can you take?
At least one. Oh my god, dude, that's bad.
Oh my god. Wow.
Base chat.
That is our one and only moderator.
Yeah, he puts in overtime.
Yeah,
Oh my
honestly, the moderator could friggin' do the trivia questions. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Like a mod.
Don't go
Dongle, this is
love
all
it.
on you.
This is all gonna be on your back.
I don't know, something like that would be cool.
That'd be
Dongle, next you've been promoted to not only moderator but now event manager. So
Mhm.
good luck.
He says he's down.
Like, do I get a raise? You don't get paid.
You're good. You guys are doing great.
Yeah, we're gonna double your pay of $0.
Oh.
Or you could give him commission off of the cat boy holes. That could be his pay.
Yes.
I'll give him a
If he
code.
promotes those heavily enough and sell a good amount of them, 10% from the sales.
Crazy.
Let's see what he has. What's Dongle got to say to that, huh?
Please.
Please,
Please, please.
Please.
Yeah, I have a family to feed.
Oh. Hey, you know what? They got to pay them bills somehow. Payment in Fortnite V-Bucks, even better.
Sounds like a weird way to launder money.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
he's selling the V-Bucks for less than the retail value of the
How
V-Bucks.
about
It's like they do with
one
food stamps.
Bitcoin?
People sell their food stamps for less than the value of the food stamps, so you can do that.
I'll take payment in 5 Ethereum on the
Oh,
blockchain.
It says,
Jeez. I'll take a Bored Ape Yacht Club NFT, please.
Yeah.
Friggin', as much as I feel like NFTs have died, one of our buddies is a crypto bro, and he did friggin' phenomenally on a NFT. He made like half a Bitcoin off of one of them, and he's just been sitting good on
Dang.
that. Yeah, off a friggin' JPEG. That just blows my mind, dude.
Crazy.
200 vintage doubloons. What kind of doubloons? Pirate, Spanish, or a Spanish galleon? Or
I feel like that's crazy amount.
There's
yeah,
like
a
the
bit
black
of-
cat
Yeah,
doubloons.
we have to go like find the buried treasure to go pay him.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, could do a buried treasure
Hey.
stream.
Hey, isn't it called the Treasure Coast for a reason?
Yes, actually,
Get to work. Get to work.
It's much harder to find the treasure, but people still do. They found like Spanish, like chest and like Spanish, just like clumps of coins off the coast, which is, hey, you know what?
Lulu
Maybe.
has risen.
I think we should have a treasure hunt stream. I think that'd also be a really fun thing to do.
Yeah.
That would be.
Yeah.
We all
Alright.
become IRL streamers.
Yeah, get the metal detectors out and just go walk on the beach anytime you find something.
Dude, that'd be so fucking hot.
This year it's not too bad.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty easy to find treasure if all you need to do is dig a hole in a Best Buy wall.
Yes. Yes.
I just can't. I'll never
Treasure
get over
hunting
that.
stream, we're
Fucking
just
use the
robbing
mic
businesses.
That's the actual. Oh my god, yes.
That's what I said. I can't get over that. I'm like, how did no one fucking wake up after hearing like a sledgehammer or a jackhammer, like fucking hitting into this wall? Because it must have taken them like a lot of time to break through a fucking wall like that.
I mean,
Who
at my work, just recently, they keep the cigarettes behind the customer service counter, and somebody overnight came in because it's a 24-hour store. Somebody came in overnight, and stole all of them, and no one noticed until like noon the next day.
Oh my
Like, and the store manager came in. And he was like, "What the fuck do you mean?" Like they're all gone. So now they're locked behind a case.
Oh,
Alright.
it's got to be pretty easy. What did he say? I can't read it in the chat.
It said
LMAO,
question mark.
I like Dongle.
Dongle.
me and Dongle have gotten so close.
Yeah, me and Dongle get each other.
Dongle, you got a job. Please move to Florida.
Yeah, from Scotland.
From
Yeah.
Scotland.
Please reach out to me, Dongle.
Yeah. You just gotta get yourself on a plane from Scotland to Florida.
He's in Scotland?
Oh,
He's in
Yeah,
Scotland.
yeah.
So it's like probably 1 a.m. for him right now.
I say it's like 12. It's
How
11:30.
did you guys get involved or become
We
business
stream
partners like that?
late as fuck. AKA early as
Dongle.
fuck for them.
I was gonna say, Dongle found me in 2021. He's kind of stuck around. He was like, "Hey, I can mod if you want," and I was like, "Oh, really? Here you go."
No, he didn't. I don't think he asked. I think we just
We were
Forced
like,
it on
man,
him.
we need a mod, and then Dongle's been here the longest.
Yeah.
That's kind of how we kind of just burdened him with it, if anything.
Yeah.
People are like, Dongle's a real one. Yeah, he is. Yeah,
What up,
definitely
Dongle?
get going on the trivia questions, Dongle. I think that'll be a great thing to do.
We love
Yeah,
Dongle.
and you can just ask over the chat, or I don't know. You'd have to. Y'all can plan it out and structure it how you want to. It'd be kind of cool.
All right. Well, thank you so much for having us.
Thanks for hanging out with us.
Of
Thanks,
course.
guys.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dongle.
Thank you, Dongle.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dongle, for setting all this up for us. 'Cause
Yeah, Dongle.
behind the scenes.
Thanks, Dongle, for making, rigging, and doing everything for my model.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dongle, for buying the land. Never mind.
It's just thankful for Dongle.
Thanks, Dongle, for breaking
cast.
into Best Buy. And
It was him.
It was him the whole time.
Get him!
He's been right here.
Thanks,
Exactly.
Dongle, for being a shirtless guy yelling out in the parking lot.
Be sure you keep an eye out for custom Lambo waiting outside.
I don't want a Lamborghini, bro. It's plastic on a chassis.
Somebody's just offering you a Lambo. Like, no.
You're right. Yeah, you're right. I should. How shitty of me to be to deny them.
Alright, well, thank you again so much. This was a very, very fun experience.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate you tuning in with us. Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Of course, and then also to anyone in the chat, this is Neko Alley Anime in Stuart, Florida. Make sure you look them up if you want to order figures. They have candles, they have anything you can think of. Look at them first, they're better.
Yeah, they're better. Get them.
I'd like the brick wall from the Best Buy if you got that.
A sample of that, if you don't mind.
Exactly. So, thank you so much for having us.
All right, guys.
All right, guys. Bye.
Thank
night.
you.
Bye.
Good night.
I like. Have a good night.
Bye. Ah. My goodness. My stream is still on. My stream is still on.
Alright, so it's time to say my full social
No. My stream is still on. But thank you everyone so much for tuning in. Again, I am gonna share their info in the it is Neko Alley.
Yeah, this was really fun.
If
Yeah, it
you,
was.
as I say, they have a lot of stuff. Look on their store. They could probably ship stuff to you if you're interested in figures or
can,
anything like that.
They are a online store. Like, oh, it shrunk.
Look at
Exactly.
their stuff.
And instead of buying from huge companies, buy from local. Help
Yeah.
supports them. Because this is such an amazing opportunity. I am so glad to be a part of it. And again, if you want to
Yes.
help them out, and everything like that, you could just follow them, promote their stuff on social media, follow them, you know. If you want figures and stuff, go look for them from
They're an
their
online
site.
shop. They have tons of figures and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and they're still getting more imports too. So if they don't have something now, they might have stuff later.
Yep, coming there soon.
Come back.
The boy hole collection.
The foil collection. But oh my goodness, thank you so much everyone for tuning in and joining. I'm glad we all got to experience this together. Super fun. Thank you very much. So make sure to use code NIM. I'd love to get an affiliate code
I'd
with them.
wish. I would be partnering with them, honestly. I would love to be partnering with like an anime store, but especially like one that like has
Likes
reached
us.
out to us and like
Likes
we,
us.
well, that obviously likes us, but like, you know, just like one that like we did an event with. Like that'd be so cool.
Yeah.
Exactly. Alright, but I'm gonna end my stream here. Because I have to go get some water. I went through like 2 bottles.
Yeah, that was a lot of talking.
Yeah, and I'm still kinda sick, so I'm gonna head out. But again, thank you guys so much for joining, and again for all the gifted subs, Link and
Yeah, that was
Sin and
fucking
Lazy
insane.
Slime and like, oh my goodness, Ricky too. Like that was crazy. That was your one and only time to give me subs. If you do it again, you're getting a timeout. So don't do it again.
I will untime you out.
All right. But again, thank you guys so much for tuning in and for making this such a wonderful experience for us. It means a lot, it really does. So, have a good night, everyone. Thank you so much again. Don't harm me. But, alright. Have a good night. Rest well. Link, I'll kick your ass. I didn't say nothing.
Hurry, end it before you can do it.
Okay, we're leaving. Alright. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you again so much. And again, support Neko Alley Anime, okay? In Florida. Thank you.
Yo,
Florida.
Yeah,
Florida.
in Florida. Make sure specifically Florida. Alright. Bye, everyone. Have a good night.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Really? No, I didn't. I couldn't. Bye-bye.
Holy shit.
Link, I hate you.
God damn it.
Who are we rating? Oh shit.
I see the Gojo figure on the website.
Shit, who are we rating? You so
What
right,
is-
I almost forgot. Who are we rating? Should we find someone playing like Marvel or something?
We should. Damn, Super's not there.
No!
Shit.
Well, there goes my plan, guys. Raid Nimvu.
Go raid flat. I don't know.
We'll do
Do Beetle. Beetle.
Beetle? Beetle ain't gonna know.
Norosama will.
Okay, we'll raid Beetle tonight, guys. Raid Beetle 987. Okay, we're raiding Beetle.
Alright, go say hi to Norosama.
Get your, yeah, I was gonna say, I'd say
Wow,
get
that was
your,
fast.
I'd say get your messages ready, but I don't know if they'll do that. We'll try it anyway.
Yeah.
Get your
We'll get
invasions
banned, it's
ready.
fine.
If I get banned on the first time I raid them because it said an invasion, I'll cry. Alright. We're gonna go raid Beetle.
The small creator Beetle.
Yeah, the small creator Beetle. Alright. Bye everyone. Bye bye.
Bye stream.
Bye-bye.
Bye.